here to 7. Tigers a miss. He ends the second race. Avoid Tom, Kirby. Nettie's Legacy. Contract Jimmy, Joby, Howell, 6 of them. First race, bring 'em on. 2, 3, 4. 2 of you, need 4. Bring 'em on. Continuing on with some of the changes in the third race. The third race provides this series. Make the driver Charlie Conrad. Charlie Conrad is driving to provide this series in race 3. The fourth race. Number 1, undermade of Blue Chef, Luke Anders to drive. Luke Anders will drive number 1, undermade of Blue Chef in the 4th. Number 2, here goes AC at Tall, who will drill with Jeff Nice Summer. Jeff Nice Summer to 2, here goes AC at Tall. Number 3, ATI Race Your Own Way. The driver to Jason Beatty. Jason Beatty to 3, ATI Race Your Own Way. The 5th race. Number 1, okay, one more. Make the driver Jeremy Smith. Jeremy Smith drives the 1, okay, one more. Number 3, Wada Party. Will be driven by Luke Anders. Luke Anders drives the 3, Wada Party. Number 4, Backstage Memories. Change the driver to Carson Conrad. Carson Conrad to 4, Backstage Memories. And note the 5, whistle on the win, first time racing. First time racing, medication with 5, whistle on the win. Number 6, Mo, the driver Chris Hope. Chris Hope to 6, Mo. Number 7, Evelyn Sidney, Jeff.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2026 Ross County Fair. Let's go straight to the post parade for the first race.
Number 2, Jim Cody with driver Carson Conrad. Number 3 is Wassack, Jimmy Jennifer Roy Wilson. 4, Captain Nettie's Legacy with Sandy. Number 5 is Terrific, Justin Hall drives. And number 6, Cowboy Tom, Charlie Conrad in the sulky. Let's take one stroke, go to the gate. In play shot is Jack Quinella Drive. And an early double on the first. David Butchering on races 1 and 2.
All right, welcome race fans here. Jeremy Moore here, coming with you, joined by Jason Moore, Chris Santa Catarina behind the camera there. We are going to have audio difficulty all day. We're going to check the first couple races here, see how it is with Doug. He's too far for us to put a mic on him. We got some issues here. Just some fairgrounds are better to work with than others as far as logistics-wise. This is one we struggle at.
This the audio cable that is run for us is not compatible with our system.
Okay.
So that's
the logistics of it.
The big problem, yeah.
So we do have a mic here, but it's going to be iffy. We'll check it out first couple races, and then we'll go from there. If anything, Jeremy can do the announcing from up here for you. Yep. Way to throw me under the bus.
Absolutely.
All right, the 1, Holloway, Alex Hawk drives for trainer Randy Smith. Madison Smith owns the Creatine Colt. 7 starts on the year, has a win at 2 starts back at Eaton, was a second-place finisher at Xenia. The 2, Jacoby, Carson Conrad in the bike for trainer Dalton Walls, owner Robert Rodriguez. 2-year-old gelding out of Creatine, out of Angus Hall mare Autumn Esprit. 6 starts for the year. Got a win, 2 seconds, and 3 thirds. If you're a betting man, 2-year-old village, 2-year-old gelding out of Long Tom, out of Southwind Elan mare Meadowbrook Sheila. 4 starts for the year, 1 second place finish, coming off a 6th place run over at Xenia. The 5, Peach Perfect, Justin Hall trains and drives for Golden Gates USO. The 3rd Creatine colt in this field. He's got 4 starts on the year, a 2nd at Wilmington, a 3rd at Eaton. He was a $12,000 Ohio Select Sale purchase. And the 6, Cowboy Tom, driver change from Roy Wilson over to Charlie Conrad for trainer Dustin Arledge, owner Robert Beachy out of Berlin, Ohio. Another Long Tom gelding in here. Has 1 start for the year. That was earlier this week over at Xenia. Made a break, did finish 4th, 2-9 and 3. Before that, it's got several qualifying attempts, and unfortunately, all of them's got breaks going.
Yep.
First, only 1 division of your 2-year-old colt and gelding trotters today. Purse of $15,058. So, only 12 races slated for today's card. We got a lot of 1 divisions going for some pretty hefty money today.
Yeah.
This race, first race will be trophy presented in memory of Dan Ader, a long-time Ross County resident here. Got his own track, had his own track up here. Son Kyle runs it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So the Aders, really, really well-known family here in Ross County. So, like I say, once again, our cords are not compatible today. We do have a mic up here. We're trying to get Doug. We're going to try it first couple races, see how it is. If it's tolerable, we'll go with it. If not, we'll go to plan B. So right now we have the 7-5 favorite, now 9-5 favorite on the rail, Holloway with Alex Hawk. Like I say, he likes the front end. Last 2 starts been on the front end the whole time. Got a win out of it in a second. So we'll send it to Doug.
Jim Covey off the inside. Holloway comes out in second. That Jimmy finds the spot third. It was a trick. That Jimmy jumps it off. Cowboy Tom up the inside. Jackie Man's Legacy. After that, Miss Stewart, second last. And turning the field, they reach around the turn out to that side. He's perfect going to the opening quarter. On the front end, Holloway, Jim Covey, Carson Conrad, make that 2-hole trip. Right third, Cowboy Tom, reaches 4th. That Jimmy, this is the perfect running the field 6th. Jackie Man's Legacy opening quarter, trying to 32 this, and they reach the way around the turn. Holloway, lifts away for Alex Hawk. Right there, second is Jim Covey. Cowboy Tom, racing 3rd. Racing 4th is that Jimmy. Right this, he's perfect, and it's Jackie Man's Legacy. You can see them all. Straight on the nose of the jet to go after leader Holloway. Here comes Cowboy Tom. He's straight back on the outside. Get Cody Perry to the inside 3rd. That Jimmy 4th. He's perfect in 5th. Jackie Man's Legacy trails the field. Off the hand of the man. 4th is and on track with Cowboy Tom. Down the backside. 3 to allow out. Out on the outside. That Jimmy. Now 3rd, moving out. 3 to drop. Holloway leads the lane. That Jimmy outside. Jacoby 3rd. Off track. Cowboy Tom 4th. He's perfect in 5th. Jackie Man's Legacy. He's the trail on the field as they move into the far turn. Holloway, he's got every ball. They drop 3/4, 130 and 2/5, and Jacoby is tripping out. He's right there, ready to come to the outside. That Jimmy is 3rd. Cowboy Tom 4th. They come to the top of the stretch. They're off the turn. They're on their way home. Holloway and Alex Hawk. Jacoby Carson Conrad on the outside. That Jimmy is 3rd. Coming to the line. Gate to wire. Holloway. Alex Hawk. To take the man here, 2-year-old drive.
gate to wire, Holloway. We said he liked the front, and that's where he went.
Yeah. Really no one challenged him. 4 of them run this race. Top 2 were the only 2 stayed trotting. Yeah, Carson sat in his back the whole mile and tried to come out the last turn and just didn't have enough.
Nope. So Holloway, it's his second for the year. That'll almost double his lifetime earnings.
Yeah.
That'll put him over $15,000 for the year. Yeah. So big payday here. 1 division. And we've talked earlier about all the horses and all the races we've had. So I think it's going to be rare you see 1 division at fairs. And
there was a cluster of fairs like last week, going into this week too. So,
and really none of them had 1 division.
Yeah,
There were still 2 divisions and stuff.
yeah.
A lot of them has to do with the size of how wide you score across too. That's one issue.
Because we were at Eaton, I think there was only one. The 3-year-old colt trot had 1 division. Everybody else had 2 or 3.
Yep. That was a long day.
Yeah.
And we're back here a week later and just about half the races.
Yes.
I'll send it back up to Doug.
$15,058, number 1, Holloway. The 2-year-old round goal by Creatine. When you get in there, Holloway in. That was the 2-year-old Ohio. And he's measuring Alex Goff in the Stalky. 8 to 1, lifetime mark. 203, 2 6. Holloway, Alex Goff. I can just race his memory.
2, 3, and 2.
Dan and Peter. Results are official. Number 1, Holloway, the winner. Number 2, Chillicothe, 2. The 3, Hot Sack Chili, 3. Number 4, Jack and Eddie's Legacy, 5. The 5, Each Turkey, 4. Number 6, Cowboy Tom, 6. The time, 203, 2 fifths. Fractions of 32 fifths, a minute 4 fifths. 132, 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. On the bottom. Second race, coming up for about 12 minutes. Play show for Alexander. And right back to on the second. Number 3, Lightful Cat, will be driven by Luke Canners. Luke Canners will drive the 3, Lightful Cat. Jeff Nice offers the 6, Timer the 2. Jeff Nice offers the 6, Timer the 3. Number 7, Something a Miss. Roger Hughes Jr. Roger Hughes Jr. the 7, Something a Miss. Ordinary, April 10, Beth Van Jesse. Lightful Cat, Masquerade, All of My Love, with the feet, Something a Miss. The 3 Messi Bella. 8 of it, bring on.
All right, we got 1 down. We got 11 to go here. Like I said, we're sorry. That's about the best we're going to get Doug today. So changes to 3. Luke Hanners is going to drive in the second. The 6, Time as a Thief, Jeff Nicehonger. And the 7, Roger Hughes Jr. So we got 8 2-year-old Payson fillies, 1 division coming up next. We'll take a look at them and hear a few words from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Dean Gillespie, and I want to tell you about the Ohio Colt Racing Association. There's 19 member fairs, and they sponsor the Partial Futurity in Greenville, Ohio. You need to race in the OCRA. Great racetracks, great people. Bring the kids and come out to the fair, and remember, fair time is fun time.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Back here for race number 2, 2-year-old filly pace, OCRA stakes, purse of $15,574. It's a little muddy in the infield. What do you think?
Just a little. I know the kid stopped the kid on the backside when I parked and said, "Hey, what's the chances you giving me a ride over there?" He said, "Well, I'm going to that white building." I'm like, "Well, you're going to take me a little bit further." And he was dodging mud holes and everything else through there. So, yeah. And then on the backside, Mike Wepkenberg stopped me, and I'm pretty sure he figured I was you when he was talking to me.
I wonder why.
Yeah. So, and Mike said that there's a big mud hole there just past the quarter pole, so they kind of extended the pylons a little bit. But he feels that those pylons will be wiped out by the end of the card here. So,
yeah, good chance.
yeah.
Yeah, get some horses running in on that right line just a little bit. Yeah, a lot of fairs don't have pylons up.
Yeah.
It's good that they do. Did you notice all the campers when you come in out in the parking lot? This has got to be one of the largest camping fairs I've ever seen, and they're constantly. Last I heard, there's a wait list to get into here.
Yeah, because where some of the campers are parked now is where some of the old barns used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Dan Ader's trained here for years. I think Steve Carter's family started here.
Yep.
I could be wrong on that, but I thought so. Justin Hall was here. Art Jones. Can't forget Art.
No, definitely not.
Star Country Stable. I was telling Ellen about it. I said he had a stable name of Star Country Stables, and he was down as trainer. Somebody asked him why, because it's extra money to have a stable name. Yeah. He said, well, that way it shows that I am training for this stable. Like, Art, you are that stable. He said, yep, but nobody knows that. Art was one of a kind, that was for sure.
Oh, yeah.
He took me the first time to Vegas.
Yep.
We roomed together, and I never saw him. Yeah, Art was he was a gambler.
Yeah, so real good guy. You know, I helped you guys out that one summer, and I worked third shift and got up clean. And when I got off work, came in, fed, had most of the stalls cleaned for you.
Mm-hmm. That was a big help.
Yeah. And I got to do the catch grooming on Friday and Saturday nights down at Lebanon.
Yeah.
And you talk about a first with Art Jones. So we go race Matatart's Lag that Saturday night. Next thing I know, we're loading up. He hands me the keys. I'm like, what are you doing? He said, well, that's the deal. I drive here, you drive home. Never pulled a truck with a gooseneck before. So, but
we survived.
We survived.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, rule of thumb. Where the truck goes, the trailer's got to follow, right?
Yep.
So if the truck get through, usually the trailer can get through.
Usually.
Yeah. No. Please explain. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. Did not know that. Yeah. Find out something new every day with Chris.
Day. Yes. That's why I come join you guys. Right.
So let's go up to the post parade here with Doug, and then we'll talk about the 8 2-year-old Payson fillies.
On the track, Standardbred, Eagle, Billy Dixon. These are the horses known as Eagles Dance with driver Chris Oak. Number 2, Bang Bang Jesse, Alan Williams to run. The 3, Eli Colcat, Jimmy Lubbock, Kansas. Number 4, Seaside Masquerade with driver Alex Hawk. 5, All of My Love, with Jason Reed. Number 6 is Time of the Lead, good driver Jeff Knight Sawyer. Number 8, Number Bella with Carson Conrad. Number 7, Something Amiss, Roger Jr. in the sulky. Winning point show exact at Guanella and a try. We'll take one score and go to the gate. To the gate in about 5 minutes. As we shut out on bench to post.
All right, the 1, Hazel's Dance with Christopher Hope, on board for Fletcher Davis, who trains for Pinehurst Racing Partners. The Dancing Yankee filly's got to start. Her lone win came back at Ottawa early in the season, 2, 3, and 4. Did pace up in Scioto in 58 and 4 a few starts back.
The 2, Bang Bang Jesse. Alan Williams gets the call for trainer Brian Georges for owner's Lucky Label Stable, LLC, Ohio. 2-year-old filly Catch the Fire out of Always a Virgin Mare. Always rock with roll. 5 starts for the year and 5 fifth-place finishes.
I saw that too.
Yeah, at least the filly's getting a check.
She's
every
getting
time
a check.
out.
Yep. The 3, Delightful Catch, is now driven by Luke Hanners for mom, Alicia Hanners. Hanners Racing owns the Catch the Fire filly. 2 starts on the year, a 2nd at Wilmington, a 3rd at Piketon, pacing 2, 1, and 3.
The 4, Seaside Masquerade. Alex Hawk for trainer Randy Smith, owned by Amelia Smith. This $9,000 Buckeye Classic purchase down by the Seaside filly out of Western Vintage Mare, Charade. 5 starts, 3 wins, 1 second. Mark of 2 minutes, 2 fifths over at Lebanon, coming off a 2-race win streak from Xenia and Eaton.
The 5, All of My Love, Jason Beatty, driving for Scott Ferguson. The Dancing Yankee filly, owned by Gail Carson, Marjorie Paul Hamus, and Doug Carson, all of the Buckeye State. 8 starts on the year, still has not hit the board yet, but has picked up checks every start.
6, Time is a Thief. Driver change, Jeff Nysonger, who also trains this 2-year-old filly for Myron Sharon Coaster, Sydney, Ohio. 8 starts for the year, 3 wins, 2 seconds. Mark of 2 minutes flat over at Wilmington. Last start was over at Xenia, 5th place finish, paced the mile in 2:03.
The 7, Something Amiss, Roger Hughes Jr. picks up the drive for trainer co-owner Mike Albright. Co-owns with Jody Flummersfeld, the summa cum laude filly. She's got 4 starts on the year, a 2nd at Wilmington and a 3rd at Eaton. Still looking to get that first win.
And round out the field of 8, Carson Conrad aboard Sempre B. Bella for Steve Carter Train. No starts for the year, has had 2 qualifiers over at Scioto. Did pace one of those qualifiers in 1:58 and 4.
Last quarter in 26 and 4.
Rolling.
Yep. So let's send it up to Doug for the call of the 2nd.
got one time to the speed. He's now third. He's 3-1 to do it in the chair. Comes out of fourth in the second gear. Something in this to the outside of something in this is all my love. Six to the backside. Back pass to jumping. Seven to the outside. He likes to look at jump to that side. Jump through, stop, and see it all. Over the opening floor. They're going to settle the straight on to the lead of Hazel Chance. Chris O. He's reached by the opening quarter. Seaside Masquerade second. 194 for the opener. There's Tiny the Speed. Behind Tiny the Speed, something less. On the outside, he likes to get it. How to load against the bell. To the inside, he likes to get it. The circle of there is all of my love. Between horses is the race around the turn. Here comes separating Bella. Happy to finish first time. You ready to deal all of my love. Still there on front. Take no danger on the outside. Separating Bella to the front for Carson Conrad. Seaside Masquerade third. Off a half of the man and 3/5. Time to the beat. Moves to the outside 4. Something in that is 5th. Racing 6th. The high school 5th. 7 into the turn. All of my love. And out the backside. Bang, bang, Gypsy. Rails the field. 2 3/4 to go. On the outside. After later. Seaside Masquerade. Jeffrey Bella the inside. Third. Angel Dance into the turn 4. Something in that 3/4 long. 29 and 4. And the race around the turn. They like to get Jimmy 5th. 6 all of my love. 7 bang bang Jeffrey. 8 6 stretch. Time to the beat. Time to the sound to stretch. And with every stride. Seaside Masquerade. Throws away with each and every stride. Alex off. Switch the early double. Second. Jeffrey Bella. On third. Is 7. Something of net.
So big move at 5 ace for Seaside Masquerade. And Alex Hawk, he center 3 wide, didn't even hesitate. 157 and 2 for that mark. New lifetime mark for Seaside Masquerade. Making it 3 in a row. Impressive filly right there.
Yeah.
She looks like she tried a Buckeye Stallion series there late July. Had the 9 hole. And just couldn't get into it. Just still pacing 56 and 1 last quarter and 28 and 2 there. When you draw the 9 hole in that kind of field, it's a little tough to overcome.
Yeah. Yep.
Come back to the fairs and picks up another win. And I think I remember seeing her in our fair championship standings.
You didn't do your homework this time?
I did not do my homework. I was busy helping somebody yesterday.
Well, I still printed out the programs for you.
I know, but
Yeah.
you didn't print Ellen one, though.
Well, if you look at my sheet, the toner was starting to run out because I can't hardly see some of the fairs that they've been to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yep, Seaside Masquerade went the win here. Carson Conrad driving the Semper Bella filly. She went a big mile. He come right at Chris Hope at the half here. Thought was gonna catch him sleeping, did clear him down the backside, but yeah,
She held on for second.
then old Roger Hughes Jr. something amiss. Got up for third.
Trainer Randy Smith, Sophia Smith in the Ohio. Seaside Masquerade. Geo base up and out of the seaside. And Wonder Didn't Fair. Parade. 4 win this season in 6 strides. All winner, lifetime best, 157 and 2. Grace in memory of that's Horsemen, Charlie Lane. For many years, it was a harness racing and business. Alex Hall, Seaside Masquerade. The Smith, take the early double. Take the Charlie Lane. 4.683 on the bottom. Third race up next, number 5, Miss Area. Two driver Charlie Conrad. Charlie Conrad, 5, Miss Area. In place, Sheriff. Wow, and a try on the third. Wait here early when we got out.
All right, so Alex Hawk and Randy Smith take the daily double here. That's a good payday for Randy and Amelia there, because that was one division of the 2-year-old Payson fillies. And that trophy was presented in memory of Charlie Lane, a longtime guy here at the Ross County Fairgrounds. I believe his son's T.C. Lane, if I remember right.
Okay. That's the head guy at USTA, if I'm not mistaken, or
Yeah, he's up there.
Okay.
I don't think he's the boss, but yeah, TC's up there. So we got the third race coming up, first division of our 2-year-old filly trot. We got 5 of them going to the gate. We'll take a look at them here after we hear from our sponsors.
Hickory Lane Farm is proud to have bred or produced 3 Dan Patch champions over the last 3 years. Located in Findlay, Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm bred and sold world champion It's Academic. We also co-bred and sold sophomore Breeders' Crown winner Yo Tilly. Our stallion in range set new sales records at the 2025 jug sale and is the sire of Set Your Sights High, who was last season's Dan Patch 2-year-old trotting filly. Find your next champion at the Hickory Lane Farm consignment.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at TheStable.ca.
And we're back. Thanks for the heads up, Chris.
well, he had a distraction.
He did.
Yeah.
The damn.
Well.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I will agree with that. So we are here at Ross County Fair in Chillicothe, and you guys brought her up, not me. So I don't.
I didn't even unmute myself to say what I said.
Oh, Chris.
Sorry. So it technically was not brought up.
True, it was not. So we will go with that for sure.
Yeah.
So they were at Athens, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me back up a little bit. I did an interview with Larry Richards,
Mm-hmm.
and I purchased some items from him that I showed you already.
Yep.
And I took them to Athens and asked some people, hey, do you know what these are? Do you know what these are? And a lot of people did not know what they were. That was the old eligibility papers.
Oh, the blue and the yellow papers.
Blue and the yellow, yep.
Yep.
Because Carson Conrad was sitting up here with us.
Yep.
And I said, hey, do you know what these are? And he looked, and he's like, no. So I explained, he's like, so they had to write every chart,
Yes.
every line for every horse that raced that day.
Yeah. Now I do remember. I think some of the big tracks had strips printed
Mm-hmm.
that they like stickers that they would stick on each line.
Yep.
But yeah, the fairs, I remember everything being hand rode.
Yep, because you had to take them everywhere.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm going to grab it here. And
Sounds like it came out of Stalin's mouth. Just keep your papers on you at all times.
All the time. Yeah.
well,
I don't ever remember Dad forgetting. I think Uncle Keith had forgotten one time and had to drive all the way back to the farm, which was here at Ross County over in Clarksburg. And, yeah, I had to drive all the way to get back before the race started.
So I'm going to have Chris look at it. This is a pacing set. This set was from 1965. Larry Richards, one of his horses that he had. And as you can see, basically everything you see in the program is pretty much the way it is. The lengths they were off and everything. Now, some fairs did not chart, so all you had was a start and a finish. And that's all you had. They didn't have anything in between. So the first three, driver, and the condition. So I'm taking pictures of all this stuff. I'm going to go back to Larry's and probably drop another couple hundred. Hopefully he's come down on his prices a little bit.
He got like a yard sale or what's going on?
Oh, he's always selling stuff.
Okay.
He used to go to the some of the horse sales. He'd have a table there or two, and he would try to sell stuff. And I think it's just too much for him and Miss Penny to handle. So yeah, but it's a lot of publications, magazines, flyers, things like that, programs.
Okay, thank you.
He's got a lot of them. Hi, Rod. Good. How many you got in today?
One here and one in Mansfield.
One in, but yeah.
On the way home.
It's on the way home. Yeah, Mansfield's on the way home. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
ask him if he knows what they are.
Hey, Rod. Do you know what these are? Yep. So Rod's going to check it out there. You had to carry those with you everywhere you raced, and you had to turn them in because they had to handwrite all the lines for every horse.
Okay.
So blue was pacers and yellow were trotters.
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah. Oh, what? Neither was I. Yep. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm starting to take pictures of some of the stuff. I'm gonna give it to Chris, or I'll give it to Chris sometime to make a slideshow sometime. We can. He didn't know that yet.
Charlie Conrad is driving the 5 in Erie. These are the horses number 1 is best suited. The driver Jeff, nice start. Here's the 2, OHHA, with driver Sandy. Number the track is passing from San Sure will be the 3, second copy with driver Grisco. Number 4 is Royal John, the driver Carson Conrad. The 5, Miss Harry, Charlie Conrad, hit the sulky. Let the big one score go to the gate. Play show attack, well, and a try on the 3rd. You're going to the gate in about 5 minutes. Wait your now, 5 minutes to vote. Don't be shut out.
All right, race 3, first division, 2-year-old filly trot, first $7,658, trophy by Nelson Designs. The 1, best suited, driven and trained by Jeff Nysonger for Nysonger Stables, LLC, in Jonas Hirschberger, Ohio. 2-year-old What the Hill filly out of my MVP mare, this year's best. 8 starts, 5 wins, 1/3, mark at 206 over at Lebanon. 2 out of the last 3 races have been wins. The last race over at Wapakoneta was a 4th place finish.
The 2, Oh Me Oh My, Sandy Beatty trains and drives for Roger Wallace, the Long Tom filly out of the Angus Hall mare, Oh Sweet Baby. 2 starts on the year, 2 third place finishes. had a qualifying second up at Scioto in 2-2 and 2.
The 3, second copy, Christopher Hope for trainer Fletcher Davis, Pinehurst Racing Partners, the owners. Volstead filly out of Chapter 7 mare, copy that. 4 starts, 1 second, 1 third, a little under 2,500 for the year. Coming off a 5th place finish back at Eaton. No time on that one.
The 4, Carson Conrad drives Royal Time for trainer and co-owner, or trainer Dalton Walls. Bruce Walls, Gina Bowman own the in-range filly. She's got 7 starts on the year, 4 wins, a second, 2 thirds. She's 7 for 7, hitting the board, a little over $12,000. Took a lifetime mark at 2, 3, and 3 at Wilmington. Coming off of a win, gate to wire at Bowling Green.
Round out the field, Miss Erie, number 5 for driver change to Charlie Conrad. Steve Carter trains, Adam Friedland, Jacob Beard, and James Crawford, the owners. Another in-range filly out of Swan for All mare, Perception. 6 starts, half of them have been wins, a second and a third. Got a mark, 209 and 1 over at Washington Courthouse. Last start was over at Xenia, 3rd place finish. Has dipped her toe into the Buckeye Stallion Series, had a 4th place finish. Trotted that mile over at Bucyrus and 202 and 1.
So she's not had a, what you'd say, a consistent driver. She's had last 4 starts, 4 different drivers, and this will be a 5th driver on her today. So she is our even money favorite right now. So let's see if Charlie can wheel her around there. We got Carson on the inside of him. Royal Time looks like she likes to front end a lot. She has not drawn. She's got 6 starts. She's drew the 3-hole 5 times.
Yeah.
So, better than drawing the 6 or 7-hole 5 times.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Second tier at the fairs.
Yeah. Yep. Best suited, nice longer on the rail there. She likes to front end too. She's been the most consistent as far as time wise, it looks like. Other than Royal Time. 2 minutes there at Scioto. The non-winners of 1. Looks like she cut it out and got a little tired on the end of it. Just got beat. So, 2 divisions of our trotting fillies here. $7,658 on this one. So I'm going to venture to say there's only 4 or 5 in the other division. It's 2-year-old filly Pacers. We might have to go way in the back here.
11th race, 5 of them in it.
Okay. So score 6 wide here, two trailers maximum. Now 1 program I've got from the Pickaway County Fair. 1928. I forget what it was. 12 horses in the race.
At Circleville.
At Circleville.
I know it's decently wide, but
yeah,
they score 6 there, don't they?
They do now, I believe.
Okay.
Well, they might get 7. I don't know. I don't remember because I don't go to that one very often.
Yeah.
So, but the 2-year-old trot fillies behind the gate. We'll send it up to Doug.
Here they come. They're off the strong. Royal Time is set right to the front of the bar outside Miss Erie. He doesn't get that shit. It's Kingston up the stairs. Home over by. That's got. Now we're there. Second copy. So he's all over the openings up on the left side. Royal Time is in the front. That's good now. We got 2 holes there. Miss Erie right there too. Open 054. Straight up your second copy. Off the back stretch for the count. Over the opening 4 on the count. time 2:04, 1
So Royal Time makes it 2 in a row for Carson Conrad, Dalton Walls. Nice low end range filly here. $7,700 blooded horse sale purchase last year. So that puts her at 5 wins and 8 starts still. 100% hitting the board. It's kind of the years you like to have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Every once in a while you get, I don't want to say lucky, but you get lucky.
You do.
Yeah.
What did Keith always say? You'd rather be lucky than good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike Lepkenberg must have given one of the fair attendants a starting gate right because he just dropped her off.
Yep.
Now she's waving at the crowd. So.
Doing the old queen wave.
Oh, yeah.
So, trying to look here at the Ohio Fair Championship points. 2-year-old filly trotters. Let's look for Royal Time. She was sitting 5th as of August 5th.
Okay.
So that'll tack on another 51 points for her.
The winner circle across the way for the grandstand. The Royal Time. Heel down to the line, in running, Jeff RC Road in there, pure royalty. Other partnership of Route 12, which is the movement of Western Ohio.
I don't know if Carson doesn't realize the winner's circle was that way. Yeah.
2:04, 1:10. I'm this race. Nelson leads on. Heads up warming up. You got a horse walking down the track here. Heads up when you're warming up. Carson, you got horses coming behind you. Results of their place on the one best suited for number 2, Homie on line 5. Your second copy 2 for Royal Shot was 1 in. 5 Missouri 3, 204 and a 5th. 30 and 4 fifth, 1 and 3 and 3, 135 and 2, down 4, 5, 2, 1, 3 off the bottom. 4 breaks. The play shuffle out Jackson. Drive Jackson. Coming up at about 12 minutes. Number 1, underway the blue chance will be here for the Sanders. Blue Sanders to drive the 1. Just nice on their drive. Number 2, here goes safety is the 3. EPI Racer on the way. Designer Jason B. B. 3. EPI Racer on the way. Barefoot off the beach.
All right, we got 3 down, 9 to go. We're just cruising right along. We're a quarter of the way done. Now, I did see an ambulance leave up out of here, running code. So let's not hope that was our ambulance.
You said running code?
Yes, lights and sirens.
I thought that was berries and cherries.
Well, I guess for the firefighters, yeah, we could call it that for them.
Okay.
Yeah, as cops, we like to keep it official at all times.
When you say firefighter, you mean hose draggers?
I see. I was gonna stay professional with that. Hose draggers, hose jockeys, yeah. Hey, if cops have ride-alongs, what do firefighters have?
I don't know.
Sleepovers.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, that's my cop joke for the day. So, what we got? First division of our 3-year-old filly Pacers coming up. 7 of them. So we got a bunch of them here today.
Yep.
So, how about if we take a look at them and chit-chat a little bit more here after a few commercials.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661. Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead, sire of multi-million-dollar performers with his first big crop of talented 2-year-olds making their mark on the track. Also standing, Slay, son of Chapter 7, with his highly anticipated first crop of yearlings selling this fall. And Coach K. Hanover by world record holder Walner with his first crop of 2-year-olds hitting the track this summer. Looking for your next superstar? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients proudly offer high-quality yearlings with pedigree, conformation, and performance potential at public auctions this season. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio. It all begins with a dream. In Ohio's lush pastures, a foal is born with the heart of a champion. Through dedication, care, and generations of world-class breeding, that spark grows into raw power. Today, Ohio's Standardbred industry offers nearly $24 million in purses for Ohio breds, drawing the best and rewarding the brightest. Breed, buy, race, and win in Ohio.
All right, we're back, 3 down. Looking at the 4th race will be the first division of the 3-year-old filly pace. So we were sitting here talking about the winner's circle where the track photographer's got to go from us looking at the track from the left to take the win photo all the way to the right where the dedicated winner's circle is. So
yeah, we don't know why.
Yeah.
And then she said, if there's something on the track, she's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
The concrete stage, if you would, right here with the fence. Yeah, she's got. I'm like, well, then stand up here and take a picture down. So I'd have to clear that with the boss. Catch him in a good mood.
Uh-huh. Well, if it's the only shot you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Annette did it at Athens. She stood up here and shot down, but, of course, they only score 5 wide there, and that's a little iffy, too.
We'll say it's about a 4.5 wide track, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know if Ellen would be real agile moving. Swift as a cat, I don't know.
As a cat.
Swift as a cat.
Was a cat
That's
named Garfield?
That's
Oh, my gosh. Looking at our 4th race, trophy presented in the memory of Brad Hanners, who we lost way too early. I've told this story. When Brad come back to Ohio here before he passed away, he qualified a mare for Dad down at Miami Valley, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what impressed Pops the most?
What's that?
He pulled his stopwatch out.
Oh.
Because he said, you know what, you want to go, Steve? And Pops told him, he's like, that's, you don't hardly ever. I bet there's only one guy here today that has a stopwatch in his hand.
Yeah, he was first and 3rd race. Blue, red, and white collars.
No, actually no.
No?
Nope. Little Justin Hall.
Okay.
Justin will drive he'll drive with a stopwatch.
Okay. I was kind of leaning toward Sandy Baby.
Yeah. Maybe every now and then, but I don't think so, not anymore.
Yeah. We'll just say he's got the experience. He can rate
That's
it
right.
in his mind.
Yeah. Count light poles, as Dad always said.
Yeah. Have you told the story about Sandy when we were kids?
Oh, probably. Stealing our popsicles?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. We were, Dad and Pops and Sandy were pretty good friends, and he'd come over to the house, and there was one day we had popsicles when we went to bed, and when we woke up next day, we didn't have any popsicles.
Nope. They played with their racetrack all night.
Yeah,
Yeah, little remote control tracks.
slot cars. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just didn't. We won't let him live it down either.
Oh, no. No. I don't think he ever did buy us popsicles anymore.
No, but he kept Dad off my butt a little bit, so we'll call it even.
Call it even?
Yeah.
That was a full-time job.
Oh, my
with
gosh.
Pops.
Yes. And I got to the point, I would call Sandy and say, hey, this is what this horse is doing. I think this is what he needs or whatever. He's like, yeah, that sounds like it. I was all right, well, when Pops calls you later on today, you suggest this. And if Sandy suggested it, that's what we did. But
Yeah.
if I suggested it, it was totally wrong. So I figured that one out.
Yeah.
Looking at our fourth race here before they start post-parade, and by the time we start talking, he's going to post-parade.
Yeah.
But the one Andromeda Blue Chip, Luke Hanners now drives for Alicia Hanners, who owns it down by the Seaside Philly. 7 starts on the year, couple of third-place finishes at Washington Courthouse and Wilmington. And we'll send it up to Doug for the post-parade.
Like memory, Bradley. A field of 7. Number 1, on the way of Luke Jeff, was number Luke Hiller. Number 2, your Daisy of Charles, driven by Jeff Nice Summer. Number 3, the Irish Your Own Way, the driver Jason Lee. Number 5, given the Tequila, Roy Wilson drive. Here's a 6, up to the Hurricane with David Young this second. Down to the track, the 4, Yellow Lady, passing in front of the stands momentarily, the driver Carson Conrad. And the 7, barefoot on the lead, Alex Soft in her sulky. That's what they want, score, go to the gate. Win, play, show, it's active, went out, and a trifecta on the board. They're going to the gate in 5 minutes. Wait here now, don't be shut out.
All right, let's finish looking at race 4, the rest of the field here. 2, You're No Daisy at All. Jeff Nicesonger trains and drives this 3-year-old Western Terror filly for Jeffrey and Tony Arvin. 14 starts for the year, 4 wins, 2 seconds, 3 thirds, a little over 16,000. 157-2 mark up at Northfield. Coming off of a win over at Xenia earlier this week, 201-3.
The 3, ATI Race Your Own Way, now gets the services of Jason Beatty for Tommy Jones. Robert Beachy owns the Racing Hill filly. She's got 11 starts on the year, had a lone win, gate to wire at Sydney, 202, 2/5, closing in on $10,000 lifetime.
The 4, Delta Lady, Carson Conrad for trainer Charlie Conrad. Jeff Fout Racing, E. Bernstedt, B. Carsey, and S. Maria Haynes own this Catch the Fire filly out of Roll with Joe Mayer, Sugar on the Beach. 12 starts, 1 win, 2 seconds, 1 third, 158-4 lifetime mark. Last race was over at Xenia, 5th place finish. 2-6-1 on a 20,000 Ohio Selects purchase.
The 5, Tippin' Tequila, Roy Wilson drives for Tommy Jones, who has 2 horses in this race, uncoupled for wagering purposes. Down by the Seaside filly, owned by Tommy. 14 starts on the year, 3 wins, 5 runner-ups, including the last 3, including the last 5 out of 6. Has to win at Washington Courthouse in between them there, 2 minutes, 3/5. Had 4 wins a lifetime now for Tippin' Tequila.
The 6, Left in a Hurricane. David Young drives and trains this dancing Yankee filly out of Fear the Dragon Mare, Fear the Fox. William Thomas, Tennessee, the owner. 9 starts for the year, coming off of a 4th place finish over at Xenia. Looks like this filly's been running fillies and mares non-winners of 1 up at Scioto and been pacing 55 and 56 pretty consistently up there.
And rounding out the field, barefoot on the beach, Alex Hawk drives for Randy Smith. They've already doubled up today. Jessica Smith owns the Catch the Fire filly. She's got 13 starts this year, had a win back at Circleville, 2-2 and 3. 4 runner-ups, including the last 3 at Walpaw, Eaton, and Sydney. So they are heading behind the gate here, 4th race in memory of Brad Hanners.
Betting Public's got the 4. Now, got the 5 now. Tipping Tequila, 2-1. Roy Wilson and Tommy Jones connection. And we'll send it up to Doug for the call of the 4th race.
They're up there, fixing. Chip goes to the race between horses. You're on the way. 3-1 into the turn. Tipping Tequila. Your nose, Daisy at top. Comes down in 4th. Delta Lady on the outside. Yes, giving it comes in the next here. They'll put on the base to the outside. That's the Hurricane. Drops to that side. Going to the opening quarter. Tipping Tequila and Roy Wilson to the front. ATI Racer on 1 and 2nd. Umbrella Blue Chips in 3rd. Your nose, Daisy at top 4th. That's the Hurricane on the outside step. Race around the turn. Delta Lady 30 and 2 fifths. Barefoot on the beat. 3 on the field. Down the turn to the 3 and 6 together. Showing away by a length. Tipping Tequila the race on the 3 and smart. Right there to the ATI Racer on way. Umbrella Blue Chips out off to the outside for the canter. First up on the leader's wheel around 2nd. On the outside. That's the Hurricane to the cover low. It's got the cover on the Blue Chips. ATI Racer on way. Very dead. You're going to see it off at 59 and 4. Barefoot on the lead to the outside. And down the lead towards the field. We got 5 in and 2 out of the head up the back side for the final time. Give the Tequila and that. Umbrella Blue Chip on the outside. ATI Racer on way there. Left to the Hurricane 4. Racing pit. Your note Daisy at top. Barefoot on the lead 6. And double lead. Continues to turn on the field as they race into the far turn. At the 3/4. The 3/4 in 130 and 3 fifths with the lead. Tipping Tequila not going away. Umbrella Blue Chip on the outside. They're in the meeting room. ATI Racer on the way. They're off the turn. They're on the way home. The door opens up for ATI Racer on land. Here she comes. ATI Racer on way. With each and every side. After Tipping Tequila. And it is ATI Racer on way. And Dixon Beatty.
I Race Your Own Way and Jason Beatty. She let stablemate Tippin' Tequila do all the work. That got him at the stretch.
Yep. So Luke did a lot of the challenging. We'll say tried to wear down Tippin' Tequila for her. So once he faded back, looked like Jason called his shot. Come on now, top of the stretch.
Yeah. The outer flow got just kind of hung right there with him throughout most of the mile there. Then, down the backside, David Young started packing it in. And then, say Luke was first over?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to get us an interview.
Yeah.
We got Sandy Beatty's wife up here, Miss Sandy. She's up here with her daughter and granddaughter. Asked her if she wanted to jump on air with me. I chit-chat with her, and that was a quick, hard no.
Some people don't mind it, and then some people up here, look, that would be like, nope.
Yeah. 52-20 to win. Wow.
Ohio Racing Association 3-year-old Phillies first division. For $7,511, here's the 3 ATI Race Your Own Way. Uncle Robert Beachy, Berlin, Ohio, Tommy Jones Trains. Here's a baby in the Zombie
Okay, there's something you don't normally see. What's that? A dog in the winner's circle.
Oh. Oh, it's Bobby Joe.
How you doing?
Good. How are you today?
Fine. I didn't get Zane's for his first session.
Zanesville.
Or not Zane, Athens.
Oh, okay. You did go? Pair of tickets to the Jug Pavilion on Jug Day, a TV, and either a month or a year subscription to RTN. Okay.
Jeremy Smith. Jeremy Smith, the one. Okay, one more. Party. Makes the driver looking at it. And it's a free water party. Carson Conrad, the 4, backstage memory. Carson Conrad, the 4, backstage memory. There's the 5, whistle on the win. First time, no 2. Places the 5, whistle on the win. Number 6, Mo, makes the driver, Chris O. Chris O drives the 6 Mo. Number 7, Bethlehem Mississippi, makes the driver, Jeff 9 Summer. Jeff 9 Summer, copy number 7, Bethlehem Mississippi. Jeremy Smith to the 1, Luke Anderson 3. Carson Conrad the 4. There's the 5, whistle on the win on Lacey. The 6 Mo, Chris O to the 7. Jeff 9 Summer.
Did you catch Doug?
No.
He said when he was going over the driver's changes, the first time he said, okay, one more. The one here in this race, driven by Jeremy Moore.
Uh-huh.
I kind of peeked up, and I think he was looking at me too. He's like, no, Jeremy Smith, Jeremy Smith. I kind of threw my hands up, and he threw his hands up, and then old John Weiss, the presiding judge over there, he's pointing down to Doug. I'm like, I'm not that talented, Doug.
No.
Trust me, I cannot replace Jeremy Smith. Nobody would want me to.
Nah.
All right, 3-year-old Colton Gelding trotters, only one division, 8 of them going to the gate. Trophy in memory of the Ader brothers, Glenn, Joe, Jack, and Deke. So we'll take a look at this race here when we come back from a few words from our sponsors.
Who feeds your need for new ideas for your family's best farm future? Ohio Farm Bureau. We work with our members to shape ag policy that will positively impact our industry. Farm Bureau is advancing business solutions to give you a competitive advantage. We help you gather information to stay ahead of important topics and technologies. Plus, Ohio Farm Bureau creates opportunities for growth. Ohio Farm Bureau, feeding your need for new ideas.
The Ohio Harness Racing Passport is back. Sponsored by Webkenberg Starting Gates, the Passport takes you across Ohio's county fair circuit and now includes marquee events like Ohio Super Night. It's free and open to fans of all ages. Get your Passport from the OHHA broadcast team and collect your stamps. Earn prizes all season long with more ways to win. Compete for the grand prize. Experience Ohio through harness racing.
Chillicothe, Ohio, 5th race coming up, but I was able to secure us an interview here. We couldn't get Sandy Beatty or Mrs. Beatty, so we got Adam Beatty. Sorry, you would have been first choice, but you just late getting up here.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Story of my life.
It is, yes. So, and you are up here with your little boy? Little girl, okay.
Yep. About 7 weeks now.
7 weeks,
Yeah.
Dad.
First fair.
First fair for her?
Yep. I think we could have picked a cooler one, but
you could, yeah. There's been some cooler ones.
Yeah.
Yes. So how is it being a dad now?
Good. It's really good. Yep. It's a little tiring. The sleep thing, that's a little tough. That's a change.
Yes.
But everybody's healthy, everybody's happy, so that's the main thing. Everything's going real good.
Good deal. So how many horses do you have right now, or do you have any right now?
I don't have any right
Don't
now.
have none?
Nope.
Nope.
I sold the one, and nothing in the barn. I wanted to be at home for a while.
Okay.
Enjoy this experience and be there to help the missus and all that kind of stuff. So
Good.
I'm semi-retired.
Yep. So you're not helping your dad much anymore. You go in and.
No, when he needs me to.
Yeah.
He's got a good group in there right now. He's got plenty of help for the horses he's got. So if he needs me to, ship something, train something, depending on what the day looks like, he'll give me a call. But for the most part, I'm just staying at home and enjoying the time with the baby.
Perfect. Yep. So we was talking a little bit earlier about working for Dad. How is it working for your dad? You guys butt heads like we did?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's mandatory when you're working with family.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way to avoid it. I think everybody goes through it. Difference of opinions, difference of visions, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the phone rings and you're there for them.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? You're gonna butt heads, especially in this business. There's so much stress, so much involved. It's hard not to butt heads, but as long as you can come together at the end of the day and you're still all looking to do the same thing in the barn and looking for the best thing out of the horses, that's the main thing.
Right. Yep. Well, good. Well, thank you very much. Did you know about the project I did down in Fayette County?
No.
So
I hadn't heard anything about it. I been a little out of touch the last month or so.
Yeah. So they built the new speed office. I wanted to put like a wall of fame up there, but I couldn't come up with a good criteria where people wouldn't argue about, well, such and such, this and this and this and this. So what I did was I took all the drivers and trainers that were associated with Fayette County, and I did their driving or their collars.
Oh, okay, nice.
And you're up there.
Oh, thank you.
You, your dad, and your grandpa.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
There's 3 generations. You're seeing less and less of that now in this industry, unfortunately.
Yes, you are.
It's getting a lot tougher on the younger generation to find their way up through. So that's nice that Fairgrounds and people like you are doing that for the families of this business that supported Ohio for so long.
Thank you. It went back all the way to the 1920s.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I had pictures of some of them, but they were in black and white.
Okay.
So Jason did the artwork for me. And so we left them kind of like what we saw them in the books, black and gray, and that just for the nostalgic purpose of that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
no, Jason told me here, you are on there along with your dad and your grandpa.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. So next time you get down, stop in there and
I'll
look.
have to come down next year for the fair and give that a look. Maybe bring something of my own to race, hopefully.
Yes, you going to the yearling sale this year?
I'll go. I don't know if I'll open the checkbook or not. We'll see how things are going and what I like. I'm pretty picky, but
good.
So I got other things to push the finances towards
exactly,
right now.
Yes.
But I can't stay away for too long.
Right.
It's too deep in my blood.
I know. That's yes. Sitting up here is hard for me.
Yeah.
I want to be over there.
Absolutely.
Or on that side of the fence.
I'm with you.
But I'm not very good at it.
I'm with that. I don't think I am anymore either.
All right, let's send it up to Doug for the post parade of the 5th.
Number 5, Whistle on the win with driver Alex Off. Here's the 6th Mo, Chris drives. 7, driver Cindy with driver Jeff Alexander. 8, Tricks on Royal Riley, Jason B. in the Saki. And on the track, passing in front of the stand, the 4, backstage memory, Carson Conrad in the Saki. Wins by Shell. Well, it's after the try on the 5th. 5 minutes, wait here now. 5 minutes to post.
Oh, yeah.
Back here on the 5th, we got one division.
We'll let you get back. Thank you.
Colt and Gelding Trot, purse $13,760. Trophies is presented in memory of the Ader brothers, Glenn, Joe, Jack, and Deke. The one, one more. Gets the services of Jeremy Smith, Philip Groves, trains and owns this Triumphant Caviar Colt or Gelding out of a credit winner mare, Centerfold Lady. 15 starts for the year, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 4 thirds, Almost 21,000 on the card. Got a mark this year of 201-1 over at Ottawa. Has a lifetime mark of 159-3 over at Scioto. Coming off of a third place finish over at Sydney, and did dab its toes in the Buckeye Stallion series. Didn't get a
Yeah, it doesn't have toes.
Okay, but tried that mile 159-1.
The 2, Judge Lett Justin Hall trains and drives for Golden Gates USO. The Creatine Gelding has a win out of 13 starts this year. That was back at Northfield earlier this year, coming off of the third place finish at Eaton, trotting in 2-6-3, and Justin does have a stopwatch in his hand.
3, What a Party for Luke Hanners, for Mom Alicia Hanners, Brandy Duncan, the owner. This What the Hill Gelding of Cantab Hall, ticket to the party, 5 starts for the year. Has yet to hit the board, coming off of a 5th place finish over at Eaton last week.
The 4, Backstage Memories, Carson Conrad now gets the call for trainer-owner Jessica Smith. The Uncle Peter Gelding has 6 starts on the year. A lone second-place finish, 2 starts back at Ottawa, or Wapakoneta, where he cut the mile a little bit and got nipped at the wire there. 2-1-1. This is a homebred for Jessica Smith.
All right, the 5, Whistle on the Wind. First-time Lasix. Alex Hawk for trainer Shelby Cheadle. Richard Owings, the owner. What the Hill Gelding has 5 starts for the year, 3 third-place finishes. One of those was last start over at Athens a couple days ago. Tried that mile 2:03-1.
The 6 is Mo. Chris Hope drives for trainer Ryan Miller. Miller Racing Stables, P. Hirschberger, P. English, and Jay Crawford own the in-range gelding. 13 starts on the year, 3 runner-ups up, and 3 third-place finishes. Had a couple second-place finishes back at Lebanon and Bellefountain.
7, Dublin's Sydney. Jeff Nysonger gets the call for owner-trainer Philip Groves. What the Hill Gelding has 14 starts, 3 second-place, 3 third-place finishes. Coming off a second place over at Bowling Green. Tried a mile 2:06-1.
Rounding out the field, 8, Drink from Royal Ray. Jason Beatty on board for trainer-owner Roger Hughes Jr. 11 starts this year, 2 wins back at Wilmington and Washington Courthouse.
Outside, What a Party at the start. The 3, Donna down. Whistle on the wind, off to the outside. Jets right up the inside. Okay, one more. Comes out in third. You're into the opening turn. Racing on the outside. Looks on the Royal Way. The hits inside is a race around the turn. Dublin City on the outside is Dublin City. Is Backstage Memory. Separate Mo. City Breaker. What a Party. Cross the backside. Going to the opening quarter. On Chapel Field. Showing the way. He reaches the bar turn. Whistle on the wind. 2 home trips to Judge left. Opening hand. 30-3 best. He reaches around the turn. Drinks on the Royal Way. Third. Racing fourth. He reaches around the turn. Okay, one more. Backstage number 6. Racing 6. Dublin City. Mo is 7. Way back. What a Party. See them all. The end of the first half. Out of the half. Off top of that half. Whistle on the wind. Out of top. Second. Just left. River out. Drinks on the Royal Way. Third. To the outside. Okay, one more. Backstage number 6. They're off on half. Left 3 this. Dublin City. Gibson number 6. Out of the race around the turn. Mo. Turn in the field. What a Party. Cross the backside for the final time. Whistle on the wind. Final out of the 3/4. Up comes Judge. Flat on the outside. Got 3 wide. Okay, one more to the bar. Got 3 wide on the outside. Backstage Memories at the 3/4 mark. Backstage Memories jumps it off up the inside. Dublin City and not summer. 3/4. 1-32-3, and they're going out of the front end. Behind those 3 and looking for room is Dublin City. You'll have to shake loose with a lot of truck. They're on the turn. They're on their way home. Backstage Memories just left on the outside. Okay, Frank inside. Okay, one more. Nowhere to go for Dublin City on
That's what you call a horse race right there.
Yep.
3 wide from the 3/4 on. Poor Nicehonger had nowhere to go. He was locked in behind those trio on the front end there. But Whistle in the Wind hangs on. I think the hometown crowd was rooting for Justin, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's stuck his nose in there at the 3/4. I'm like, what is he doing? Hung right in there with him.
Yeah.
Jeremy 3 wide and
Down the backside.
about 5 wide up the stretch here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, well, Ellen, you're
Yeah.
you might get squeezed a little bit here.
He just wanted to blow her a kiss. That was all.
Yeah. Gives Alex tripled up for the day. Leading our drivers here. So Whistle in the Wind gets his first win of the year, actually. First start on Lasix. That might have helped.
Yeah. Lifetime mark 203-1 because he had a mark of 204-1 at Woodsfield as a 2-year-old.
Okay. So Shelby Sheetal kind of took over the training duties for the late Earl Owings, who was always a staple down in this area here. I know everybody misses Earl. Very, very good with the young horses and drove for us some.
Yep.
Worked for the Crown Over Farms for the longest time.
And he also had some good horses that we couldn't beat.
Yes.
The 3-year-old Brown Gumming by Wanda Dale out of Camden Auburn, Cancan, Frisco, Richard Owens, McCarthy, Ohio, Shelby Cheeto, friends, and Alex Talk. The Talking Alex gets his third winner of the day here at the Rock County Fair. Like in this race, memory of the Eager brothers, Glenn, Joe, Jack, and Dee. Results are official. Number 1, okay, 1 more, 2. 2 jets left, 3. The 3-1 party finishing place 7. 4 backstation entries finished 7th. Place 8 for Standardbred this credit. 5 Wilson on the win, the winner. 6-5. The 7th Devon Sydney 4. Eastern Sun Royal Race 6. 203 up left. 30 and 3 tips. 10 and 3 tips. 1, 3, 2 and 2. Knockdown 2, 3, place 7. Place 81, 5, 4, 6 on the bottom, 2 on 3 up here, 1 in time. On to the 6, coming up at 16 minutes. Number 1, Bullet Work 2, Dinner, Carson, Conrad. Carson, Conrad, the 1, Bullet Work 2. In the 6, Tony Grove with 1 show, but now it's that day. Head is Rock, Bullet Work 2, Cinnamon Wilson, Cheers to you, just this night. Michael Flock, Sutherland, J.A. Driven, 6-7. Bring it on.
So Whistle in the Wind gets to win. Went from $3,000 this year to over $10,000 on the year.
Yeah.
One start. That's what. Yep. Those are always nice. So, looking ahead, the 6th race, 2-year-old colt gelding pace, first of 2 divisions. Trophy in memory of Terry Ader. 6 of them going to the gate here. We'll take a look at those as soon as we hear from our sponsors.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Use code FAIR26 and receive $10 off your next order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
But if one of us is having a bad day, then the other one kind of knows. Yep. Are we back? All right, we're back here. Hey, how close was Jeremy to you? I'll get Ellen up here. No. No. Yeah. No. So, okay. Yeah, so what Jeremy was referring to was coming last race, coming down the stretch, Jeremy Smith, who was 3 wide down the backside, was getting close to 5 wide. And Ellen down here taking wind photos, kind of felt the breeze off of him as he went by. So, so we got 6 of them here on the 6th race, First Division 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pace. So, yeah. Jeremy's trying to get the fan working for Ellen. Yeah, she's a little red. Yeah, down in the sun. Uh-huh. Yeah. There you go. See, I take care of you. I brought a cooler for you. I brought you fans. I don't ever hear you say anything bad about me.
I never. I don't. Now, Jason.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah. The brother-in-law, he.
Or Chris.
Poor Chris is like the punching bag. Oh, she. I told her she can't talk bad about me. She says she does about Jason and you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we have fun here. For those of you listening, we also like to talk to people up here. So if you're ever at a fair and you want to come up and be interviewed by somebody from the OHHA or just talk about your horse, how you got in the business in general.
Your life.
Yeah, you know.
Tattoos.
Anything. Yeah. Don't let Chris interview you, though, because it'd be interesting. But
what's your favorite cryptid?
What?
Your favorite cryptid?
Cryptid.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's the animals that haven't been officially discovered yet, like Bigfoot, Loch Ness, Dogman of Wisconsin, Ogopogo, Champ.
All those from the B horror films that you.
No. These are from reality, pal.
Okay.
In fact, those watching, why don't you sound off and tell us your favorite cryptid? Is it Bigfoot? Is it Dogman? Let us know.
Of course, we got Mothman here.
Oh, yes, Mothman.
Yeah,
he's one of my favorites.
Down the road here. Yeah. Never know what we're going to get here on the live stream. So 2-year-old Colt and Gelding Pacers, First Division here. 6 of them, purse of $7,787. What'd you say? One of them had 7,777 in their lifetime earnings?
Yeah, 2-year-old.
Okay. Yeah. So, interesting. Numbers thing. I think it's a twin thing because we both do that, don't we?
Yeah, we pick up on numbers, and I don't know about you, but when I turn the radio up or when I turn the TV volume up,
it's got to be an even number.
Yep.
I'm not like that bad.
Okay.
What number does your TV have to be?
Depends on which TV.
Okay, well, your main one.
The main one downstairs, it's usually 22.
Okay.
Yep. But when I shut the car off, I always have to turn the radio volume down to 8.
Okay. Do you have OCD?
No.
No?
Just a numbers thing.
Yeah. He's special.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at the post parade here.
Here's the 3. Here's 50
Jeremy Moore here with my twin brother Jason. We're gonna have to get on camera here in a minute. Chris, get a picture of us here sometime. We got a text from Mom. She said if I knew it was going to be family fun day at the races, I would have came too. So by the way, you are all OCD.
No, we are not, Mom.
I sensed it, Mom.
Uh-huh. That's right, Connie Moore. All right.
All right, you're on TV. What do you want to do?
All right. Yep. So your screen is not showing double.
No.
Yeah. And not that we tried to dress alike, but
it usually just happens.
Yes.
You can ask our wives.
Yep.
At least it's the same collar, shirt, and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Your wives dress you?
No. No. Gosh, no. Look how mine dresses. I wouldn't want to dress in that way.
Mine's starting to get into the flower prints and stuff. I'm like, oh no, you're not that old.
Suggest some leopard print. That's always fun.
Yeah.
That was younger years, Chris.
Okay, sorry. That was 90s.
Yeah. 80s for her.
Yep.
Let's look at the horses before we really get ourselves in the doghouse. Or Chris gets us in there. The one, Bona Fortuna, Carson Conrad driving for Jeff Nysonger, Myron and Sharon Keister owns, along with Benson Roth, the summa cum laude gelding, has 8 starts on the year, couple second-place finishes back at Sydney and Lebden.
2, Cinnamon Wilson for driver-trainer Joshua Rowe, for owner Matt Rowe. Catch Fire Gelding has 4 starts for the year, 1 second-place finish, which was last time out a week ago over at Eaton. Paced him out 2:04 and 2.
The 3, cheers to you, Jeff Nysonger aboard, and trains for Nysonger Stables, ADW LLC, and Mitchell Standardbreds. Catch Fire Gelding. He's got 7 starts this year, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and a third. He rattled off a win last back at Marion, 2-7-3, but took a qualifying mark later on, 57-1 up at Scioto.
4, Just Midnight for Jason Beatty, Ryan Miller trains, Miller Racing Stable, Amazing Racing Stable, Roger Miller, Jeff Banky, and Jay Merriman. This Monty Mickey gelding has 5 starts, 2 wins, 1 third, mark of 157-4 over at Marysville, coming off of a win. That was the win at Marysville with the lifetime mark.
The 5 o'clock somewhere, Randy Smith trains, Jessica Smith owns, Alex Hawk in the bike. First start for this lather-up gelding.
6, J.K. Dream, Parker Smith for Tammy Hartman, now Stranger Stable owner. 4 starts, 1 second for the year. We'll take it up to Doug.
I'll try the one with number 2 there off then. Cheers to you, Jeff Nysonger. Just in time on the outside, he's going to take it up the inside. Zilla Wilson on the outside. J.K. Dream looking for a time off. I would watch somewhere. Second lap, he's 6 laps along the corner. Moving forward to the Harris across the backside of the first time. Cheers to you, Jeff Nysonger. 2-year-old boy going to catch the fire. Leads the way. Just in 9 seconds. There's J.K. Dream. Racing 4, Cinnamon Wilson, racing 5, I was on somewhere. Moving forward to the Dream is going to be over the average 31-2. Well, now we turn to the 3 inch to go. Show no cheers to you. Driven out just midnight. Racing 3rd, J.K. Dream. 4th and 5 o'clock somewhere. The fastest thing on the first time. All of that boy white. Just midnight. Driven the field. It's moving forward 2 now. Straight on it. No limit. To go after the leader. Cheers to you. Just midnight knows the helmet. There's J.K. Dream. Getting to the outside. Zilla Wilson from 4. 15 to the turn. 5 o'clock somewhere. Moving forward to the trail. Appa. 1-3-3. They're on over to the 5-8. Cheers to you. It's going to quit from here on out. They got 3 weeks to go. A slow front half. Just midnight right there. Second. J.K. Dream is third. The outside 4. Zilla Wilson. 5 o'clock somewhere. The trigger. Moving forward to the across the backside of the 3/4. He's got every ball. Cheers to you. Right there second. It's just midnight. Right out for the outside. Racing 3rd. J.K. Dream into the park there. Just midnight. 3/4 along to the 3/4. Here we go. Just midnight on the outside. Cheers
Last quarter in 28 seconds for Cheers to You, who upsets the 3-5 favorite Just Midnight. Yeah, Jason sat in his back and just didn't have nothing for him. Yeah, nothing you can say bad about him. Just, yeah, nice hunger. Got to jump on him there and just took off.
Yeah, we're 6 races in. That's Jeff's first win for the day.
Yep. Usually it's the nice Songer Levan story all day long.
Yeah.
Yep. But no Levans here today. I think Hank's taking a well-deserved break today.
Yep. They're busy through the summer. That is
wow.
for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You're behind.
Yeah.
Now, most of these people are Aiders around here, yeah. The Aider family.
Whatever happened to Kyle Ader? He used to race a lot in Ohio, and I haven't seen him in a while.
He's got a few. He's racing up at Scioto this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a few race horses is what he's got. I don't think he's got any 2 or 3 year olds this year.
Well, he used to be a regular at Miami Valley and Dayton.
Yep.
Standardbred, Jacksonville, Florida, home for mile 201, Horsemen. Like that mark for the winner. Cheers to you. Like this race and every other, here to you. Vision to vision. Come on, both horses in the six. 2-7 Wilson, 3. Number 3, Cheers to You, the winner. For Just Midnight, 2. Number 5, Battle Farm Somewhere, 5. The 6, JK, 3-4. The time, 201, 4 best. 31, 2 for the fourth. The half rubber, 3-3. 3/4, 133, 4. 6-3, 1, 2, 5, 4 on the bottom. 7th race, in about 12 minutes. Scratch number 8, Ariana Rain. Scratch the 8, Ariana Rain. Carson Conrad is right the 5, so Radiant. Carson Conrad the 5, so Radiant. Charlie Conrad drives the 6, Neighbor Lady. Charlie Conrad the 6, Neighbor Lady. Jeremy Smith will drive number 7, Capture the Photo. Jeremy Smith the 7, Capture the Photo. The play show number 7, and a drive off the 7. Princess Mission. Just the money, honey. Deep foreclosure, little queen.
All right, we're back here. So we are halfway done here with the card here at Ross County Fair. Lots of driver changes here in this race and a scratch of the 8-horse Ariana Range. So we'll take a look at all that when we come back to look at their only division of our 3-year-old trotting fillies.
Is this the first time?
The Ohio equine industry needs your help. I'm Scott Mogan, president of the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association. With over 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. That means jobs that pump millions of dollars into the local economy and support thousands of families. For Ohio's equine industry to remain strong, we need to send a clear message to our legislators about the important role that the agricultural small businesses play in Ohio's economy. To do that, we need your help. PACER, the Political Action Committee for Equine Racing, helps support and inform on issues that could positively affect Ohio harness racing. Please consider a donation to PACER. To donate, visit our website at ohha.com or call 614-221-3650. Your donation will help keep harness racing strong in Ohio. Thank you for your support.
Hey kids, we invite you to join the Backstretch Buddies Club, a fun and free club for kids 12 and under who love horses and wants to be a part of harness racing in Ohio. Once you've signed up, you will be able to join Willie Winnett and exciting adventures and receive awesome surprises. Sign up today using the QR code.
Back here for the 7th race, 3-year-old filly trot to Ross County Fair. We got the Adelphi Community Band here playing for us today over there in the far end of the grandstand.
So they've been doing it for quite a few years, is what Doug said when he introduced them today.
The speed off.
The red canopy, it should be right behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, that, okay.
Yep.
Is that just a food truck in front of it?
Yes. Yep. Of course, that's where the barn area used to be right there. And I can remember 4 barns, but I could be wrong.
The one newer barn was where the blue and white tent is.
Which blue and white tent? There's 2 of them there.
The one on the left.
Okay.
Okay. There's a tree blocking the one me.
It's the same tree I can see through.
See what I have to deal with?
I know. I just think we're actually fairly chill today.
Yeah. I did message the wife. I'm like, good thing you don't know how to get on YouTube and do the live version. Because we got the audience really laughing.
Oh, we like to have fun.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we could sit here and talk about horses and numbers and that stuff, but if you're an owner, or if you're a trainer or a groom, and you have a story about one of these horses here, something that happened to it, or it's a little quirk they have, things like that, email. I will give you my email address, or just email, or get a hold of somebody up at the OHHA, Ashley Daly, Susan, Matt Clark. We'd love to hear all these little tidbit stuff.
I did get an opportunity. One of the owners sat down with me over at Piketon, was talking to me about his 3-year-old filly, and he just randomly come up and told me, hey, I'm the owner of, this horse in the 3rd race. I'm like, all right. So he was sitting close enough to me that I turned around, got his attention, made him sit down beside me, and gave him the headphone. And so he got to talk a little bit about her there before the race. And then it was like, he was gone.
Yep. Well, Ellen had somebody message her yesterday or today. He's going to be at a fair coming up, and he wanted to be interviewed. We're like, just come up. Absolutely, just come up and talk to us.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. You're not on camera. We don't do that. Because like Mark Winters. Mark will sit here and talk to me all day long. Mm-hmm. Put a camera on him. Nope. He's out. So, we got scratched down to a field of 7 here for the 7th race. We got Carson Conrad on the 5, Charlie Conrad on the 6, and Jeremy Smith on the 7. So it looks like we're getting ready for the post parade. I only see 3 out myself, but I see 4. Charlie's way over there.
So warming up, there's something that you don't really see a whole lot going right way of the track, and actually almost on a time mile.
Yeah.
A couple of them here.
The fairs, you see it more often. The raceways, no. It's usually the older horses 2 or 3 laps jogged, and that's about all they do.
Yeah.
What are the driver changes?
So the driver change, the 5 is Carson Conrad.
Okay.
The 6 is Charlie Conrad.
Okay.
And the 7, Jeremy Smith. Scratch the 8.
So we're talking about me and Jeremy there right before went to the break. This race we've got father-son ×2 in this race. You got Charlie Conrad on the 6, Carson Conrad on the 5. Then you got Jeremy Smith on the 7 and Parker Smith on the 2.
Yeah. And then, we got Sandy Beatty here, and then Adam Beatty's floating around here somewhere, just not in the race, but we'll count him as being here. Yeah. I seen Casey. I remember Casey Burns, but I know she's married, so I figure her and Roy are here. Yep. So we talk about a lot of family things, family traditions here, and the legacies and everything. And somebody mentioned the OHHA to try to start a family biography, if you would, of who's who and stuff. And
for the OHHA museum.
Yeah, that Chris is going to curate for. That would still be neat to do, just a little setup.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a lot of historical artifacts that we could put in there.
Yes, right? Absolutely.
The first quick hitch.
Yeah. 1990, 91.
It's amazing that it took that long to invent, but I have no concept. Here's Doug.
Seventh race, only division of 3-year-old filly trot, trophy presented in memory of Earl J. Cook. So we'll take a look here. Number 1, Princess Mission. Roy Wilson in the bike for owner-trainer April Roach. This Enterprise filly is out of a Max Crown K mare. Princess Fortune, 12 starts for the year, 3/3. Has yet to break the maiden. Looking at last week, come off 4th place finish over at Eaton. Trotted mile 2:07 and 2.
The 2, Parker Smith aboard Just the Money Honey for trainer owner Tammy Hartman. The Ready for Money filly has 5 starts on the year. 2nd place finish back at Wellston with Parker in the bike. A little over $4,000 lifetime, was a $7,000 Ohio select sale purchase.
The 3, B. Flosier for trainer driver Sandy Beatty for Ben Rhodes out of Kentucky. This Triumphant Caviar filly is out of a striking Sabra mare, B. Floreal. 11 starts, 1/3, a little over 4,000. Hasn't been, don't look like so far past a few months been at any fairs. Been racing up at Scioto and dipped its hooves in the Buckeye Stallion Series and Buckeye Claiming Series. Been trotting around 158, 159.
The 4, Little Queenie, Jason Beatty on board for trainer Jess McCowan. What the Hill fillies owned by Trish Soulsby and Richard Chow. 10 starts on the year, 2 second-place finishes, and a trio of third-place finishes. Last start was back at Marysville on July 27th. Got pocket trip, and that's kind of where she stayed there, 2-1 and 2. Start before that was second at Washington Courthouse.
The 5, So Radiant. Carson Conrad, the driver change for April Roach, owned and trained. This Marcel filly has 11 starts for the year, 2 wins, trio of thirds. It's got a mark of 2:02 at Wilmington. Last start come at, again, my printer failed, so looks like Eaton. 3rd place over there, trotted mile 2:08 and 1.
The 6, Neighbor Lady with Charlie Conrad. Trainer Brian Georges, Myron Keister owns the in-range filly. 14 starts on the year, hasn't got a win yet. 2 second-place finishes, had 7 wins last year as a 3-year-old.
And the 7, Capture the Photo, gets the services of Jeremy Smith for owner-trainer Philip Groves. That's Uncle Peter filly out of a Broadway Hall mare, Broadway Photo. So far, 16 starts for the year, 5 wins, 5 seconds, pair of thirds, 41,000 for the year. Got a mark of 156-4 over at Miami Valley. Last 3 out of the 4 races have been wins. The lone second place coming at Wapakoneta last start, 2:03.3 for that mile.
So she likes to front end there, but she's starting from the second tier for Jeremy. It's going to be a challenge for him because the levers are all on the outside. So we'll see how Jeremy navigates all this traffic here with the 3-5 favorite as we send it up to Doug for the call of the 7th. I wonder what that conversation entailed.
Yeah.
Yep. So Jeremy went by. That's right. Cannot beat the old man. Be interesting to see what was said there. And they're still side by side there talking. So, yeah, Jeremy nowhere to go here at the half. He went 3 wide, followed Beatty, 4 wide, around Beatty, then got pushed 5 wide when Parker kind of eased out of the pocket there. So, nice finish here for our 3-year-old trotting fillies. Yeah, big mile there for them.
So we had Sandy Beatty and Charlie Conrad. They both got hung. They were actually 3 wide coming out of the first turn, going down the backside, which was interesting. And then nobody gave them a hole, so they just had to sit and ride it out.
Yep. I don't even know where Beatty ended up. I think he got a check.
Yeah. We were both focused on the Smith duo. We'll say chit-chatting across the line.
Sure. So capture the photo. Her 6th win of the year. Last 4 out of the last 5 now. Take a look here. I'm sure.
Jeremy's going to look up the fair standings on the 3-year-old filly trotter. Again, it makes 6th win for her for this year. Should be close to the top.
Should be.
Yeah.
Yep, she was 4th going into today's race. And with the win, put her 2nd.
Unofficially, of course.
Unofficially, yep. Where are they, Mr. Mogan? How you doing today? Okay. Yeah. All right, we got 7 down, 5 to go here. 8th race coming up. 3-year-old colt and gelding pacers, first division, a field of 6. Don't believe we've got any changes, so we'll take a look at that when we come back here after we hear from our sponsors.
Once a year, the greatest converge. 12 championship races, over $7 million on the line. History will be made. Legends will rise. In October 2026, Scioto Downs becomes the venue where speed meets destiny. The Breeders' Crown, harness racing's ultimate showdown. It all comes down to the Breeders' Crown.
Hickory Lane Farm is proud to have bred or produced 3 Dan Patch champions over the last 3 years. Located in Findlay, Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm bred and sold world champion It's Academic. We also co-bred and sold sophomore Breeders' Crown winner Yo Tilly. Our stallion In Range set new sales records at the 2025 jug sale and is the sire of Set Your Sights High, who was last season's Dan Patch 2-year-old trotting filly. Find your next champion at the Hickory Lane Farm consignment.
Are we back? All right, we're back here, 8th race, Ross County Fair, Jeremy Moore. Now I am joined by Mr. Scott Mogan. Mr. Mogan, thank you for joining us here.
You're welcome. Just sitting at home. I'm only about 30 minutes from here up in Asheville, and I said, well, I'm going to ride down and watch a few races. Kind of humid, a little more humid than I thought it was outside. Maybe we should have stayed home in the air conditioner.
We got a little bit of a breeze, and that's kind of making it pretty tolerable.
Yeah, it's
here.
not bad up here underneath the grandstand.
Yeah. So how's your season going so far?
Well, it's not been great. It's not bad, but, so-so. I had a good weekend this weekend. Couple wins, great Real Star and Real Thriller, brother and sister, both won Friday and Saturday night. So it's they're all racing good. The race horses, it's just they're darn tough there at Scioto. The money's great, but you got to be able to go some to get it.
Yeah. We've talked a lot about on air this summer. We've got a lot of horses racing in Ohio right now because the fairs we're looking at anywhere from 18 to 24 races a night. Just at the fairs.
Yeah, I just looked. I have to go to Urbana Wednesday night. I just looked at the entries before I headed down here, and there's 20 races Wednesday night just at Urbana.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And there's different fairs going on next week too. So
yeah, Mansfield's going on, and Berea. I know this is the first of the week, and I'd say some of the probably is in OCR, and so is this here at Chillicothe. I'm sure some of these horses may be coming right back Wednesday up there.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, they have the Buckeye Stallions races there tomorrow night. Should be some good racing.
Yep.
But they always do a really nice job at Urbana. Randy Leopard and his team up there always do a really good job hosting the fair and the races.
Now, they have a community night up there also, don't they? Give away a bunch of prizes.
They do, yeah, and they get a huge crowd for it, every year,
Yeah, so. Now, you're still OHHA president, correct?
I am, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything new on the horizon of the OHHA?
Well, just, it's going to be a big election year. We've got Governor's Funeral race this year, and the entire House is up for re-election. So, it's going to be pretty busy this fall with going to fundraisers and meet and greets at our lobbyists. I just attended the Ag Hall of Fame breakfast at the Ohio State Fair Friday morning, and actually was sitting with the table with the governor nominee Ramaswamy.
Okay.
And he was at the Little Brown Jug last year shortly. He told me he was going to be there again this year. And Rob McCauley, who's the Senate president, is his running mate. He was also there. Actually got to chat with him more than I did Vivek because everybody was swarming him. But
right.
They're going to be at the Jug. I've invited them to come to Scioto Downs and see the facility there, and hopefully get them to the Breeders' Crown.
Well, good. Yeah, that's because that pacer that you were on our commercial there. That is a very important thing for our industry. They push a lot for the race horses and that, and because Ohio's kind of like the hotbed right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I said I'll put a second to nobody on our programs we have here in Ohio, but like you said with the pacer, I hope people understand that every dollar that's donated to pacer goes to the legislators that support us, which is very important. We try to educate them on what we mean to the economy here in Ohio. We're almost a $2.5–3 billion we put into the economy agriculturally, so that's what we try to. Like I said, a lot of legislators are supportive of us, but each year you got new guys coming in, new legislators coming in periodically that have to understand, that we're just not here racing horses, bringing them out of the field and racing horses. It's a big business. We're just not under one roof. We're spread all through our state of Ohio.
Yeah. 66 county fairs that have harness racing.
Right.
We got the 4 major tracks. So, and what people don't realize is, look beyond of what you see race day.
Right.
Look at your blacksmiths, your vets, your caretakers, which is in short supply for probably almost everybody, isn't it? Still.
Yeah. And I'm probably as guilty as anybody at one time, but I try to tell, especially our directors and everybody I can to, invite their representatives, their senators out to the fair, their county fair, or just to their barn to show what we do.
Yep. And then you look further past that to our feed stores.
Everything,
farmers,
yeah. Brian Stewart from Asheville, he's a state representative, and he lives right in Asheville, which right in the backyard is Winter Circle Training Center, and he didn't understand the business, and invited him down, and he couldn't believe that there's 400 horses can be housed there and over 100 full-time employees, and kind of opened his eyes up to the horse racing industry.
Good. Well, Mr. Mogan, you do an excellent job with all that, and we appreciate your hard work and what you do. And
well, I appreciate it. Like I said, I just, it's sometimes it's not a thankless job, but I just try to give back to an industry that has been good to me.
Right. And are we all set for the Breeders' Crown?
Breeders' Crowns, we're on a roll. Yeah, we're getting ready for everything, and it's going to be an exciting time. If you've never been to a Breeders' Crown, I'll remind you again, you want to be there. It's the best horses and the top drivers in North America. You'll see the best.
Cool. All right, well, let's send it up to Doug for the post parade.
Number 4, Mr. American Apple, the driver Joshua Rowe. Number 5, our Horsemen in color, the driver John Songer. Number 6 is Frank Recruit. She's in B in the Sulky. Down to the track, coming in front of the stand, momentarily. Number 1, Mama's Holy Care, driver Jeremy Smith. The field first division, 3-year-old Golden Gun Place for $7,308.
All right, let's look at the field of 6 for the 8th race, first division. 3-year-old Colton gelding pace, purse $7,300. Trophy and presented in memory of Glenn Ader. So the 1, Mama's Holy Terror, driver change. Jeremy Smith gets the call for trainer Jacob Baird. Donald Baird, Darrell Baird, and Nathaniel Baird, owners. This Western Terror gelding has 12 starts for the year, yet to hit the winner's circle this year. Pair of seconds, pair of thirds. Does have a qualifying mark of 159-2 over at Northfield. And coming off of a third-place finish over at Wapakoneta, paced the mile in 57-3.
The 2, Lane Sumo Boy, Shelby Cheadle aboard, who trains and drives the Summa Cum Laude gelding. 5 starts on the year, has been a little camera shy here, got a second and a couple third-place finishes. That second was back at Wellston. Been racing down in the Southern Valley circuit for the most part. Come up to the Washington Courthouse a few starts back.
3, Uncle Charlie D. Gets services of J.J. Carter for trainer Fletcher Davis, who co-owns with Jennifer Davis out of Greenville, Ohio. This Fear the Dragon gelding out of a Rock and Roll Heaven, Marquis Sailster. 7 starts, 1 second place on the card. Coming off a 4th place finish over at Eaton in 2:03-2.
The 4, Josh Rowe, drives Mr. American Apple. Josh trains for Matt Rowe, the Mr. Apple's gelding, 15 starts on the year. Got a win back at Miami Valley, 56-3. 2 second-place finishes, 3 third-place finishes. A little over $18,000 on the card for the year.
The 5, Our Colt of Many Collar for driver-trainer Jeff Nysonger for CIS Racing, LLC. 15 starts, 3 wins, 6 seconds, and a third. Coming off a second-place finish this week over at Xenia, paced a mile 159-2.
And rounding out the field, Prince Friedrich for Jason Beatty and Brian George's combination. Kent Walker, Benny Jamison, Travis Kelly, and Bruce Kirk all own the Lather Up gelding. He's got 12 starts. He's coming off of a win. Gate to wire at Xenia with Jason in the bike. Send it up to Doug. Tote board just got lit up. 24-1. Lane Suma Boy with Alex Hawk. I guess we do apologize. We did not get the driver's changes. Lane Suma Boy was Alex Hawk, not Shelby Cheadle. And Uncle Charlie D was Christopher Hope. So we either didn't catch it or we wasn't paying attention.
Probably both.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lane Suma Boy finally gets that picture. He said he's been missing. Yep. So that Shelby Cheadle doubles up today. It gives Alex a grand slam. So Alex having a big day here at the Ross County Fair. He's won half of them so far. So Jeremy come first up with Mama's Holy Terror. 2 starts back, made an uncharacteristic break there. So got him back going last start. Our Colton Manny callers, I've watched him, and to me, sometimes he just kind of hangs up the stretch. So I'm sure that frustrates Jeff. But, yeah, he cut it out and got fractions, and, yeah, just couldn't hang on there. As I said, Alex gets away third, couldn't sit in a hole. Rowe was gapping there. So then he got the pocket trip, and he still didn't want to sit in that hole. $51. You said you needed one. I've got 2 in the bag. Well, 2 more after that. Yes. My contribution to you, Chris. All right, we are back. 8th race in the books. Maiden breaks the tote board, $51 to win. So we look at the 9th race now, 2nd division, 3-year-old filly Pace, purse $7,511. Trophy presented in memory of Jim Brown. And Jeremy and I will be back to swap a few more stories, and then we'll talk about the 6th coming up in the 9th.
Own a little and love it a lot. TheStable.ca is an award-winning fractional ownership operation. Buy as little as 1% of a racehorse and experience 100% of the thrill. TheStable.ca makes ownership easy, accessible, and affordable. Communication and customer service are at the heart of everything we do. Get started at TheStable.ca.
Feel the thunder, experience the speed, witness the excitement of Ohio harness racing. Ohio is home to 4 pari-mutuel tracks with exciting action at Northfield Park, Scioto Downs, Miami Valley Gaming and Racing, and Dayton Raceway. Plus racing at 66 county and independent fairs statewide. From legendary events like the Little Brown Jug to the Dayton Racing Derby, Battle of Lake Erie, and Next Generation Stakes, Ohio is where champions race. The speed, the tradition, the excitement. Don't just watch it, be a part of it. Race Ohio, it's your best bet.
Sure. All right, we're back here. We are 2/3 of the way down. Yeah, Ellen was correcting me on one of the owners there. She got a picture of Jeremy and Parker a couple races ago doing the little chit chat across the wire. So we are going to have looks like 3 drivers changes in this race. They have not been announced yet. So as soon as we know, you will know. We got 6 of them here. Going to the gate, second division of our 3-year-old filly pace, purse $7,511. So we'll go ahead and start them off here with no tan lines. Got the rail for Alex Hawk, trainer Travis Redden. Tracy Bauer from here in Ross County owns the Yankee Cruiser filly. She's got 11 starts this year, a couple wins. I think back at Circleville and Ottawa, she routed off 2 in a row. Last start at Xenia, she was 5th in 2, 3, and 2.
The 2, Twin B Malibu. Carson Conrad in the bike for trainer Ryan Miller. Miller Racing Stable. R. Miller, J. Banke, and W. Rufinock. All the owners for this Down by the Seaside filly out of a Western Ideal mare, Paisley Hanover. 15 starts for the year, 5 wins, 4 seconds, a single third, a little over 23,000 as a record this year, a 153 flat over at Scioto. That was back on June 30th, where she won the fillies and mares, non-winners of 1, condition claimer. And this filly's coming off of a 4-win race streak.
The 3 filly cum laude, looks like it's going to be Jeff Nysonger aboard. No Brett Miller here today. She's a 3-year-old filly by summa cum laude, owned partially by trainer Charlie Neff and Greg McInhouse. She's got 4 starts on the year, did not start as a 2-year-old. Tried the Buckeye Stallion Series last time. End up with the dreaded 9-hole, paced in 54, but did not get a check. She's been consistently pacing 53, 54 up at Scioto.
The 4, Cross the River. She comes on the track. Looks like she'll get the services of Jason Beatty. Roy Burns trains and owns this Fool Me Once filly out of a Bettor's Delight mare across Hanover. 5 starts for the year. Coming off a, looks like she raced up at Scioto last in fillies and mares, non-winners of 2, paced a mile in 154 and 4.
Sending up to Doug for the post parade. So, all right, we'll leave off the 5.
Yep, you're on the 5.
Pina cum laude. Andre Nard on board for trainer Ronnie Gillespie. Adam Friedland, Jacob Beard owns the summa cum laude filly. 11 starts on the year, has a couple wins. The fastest at 52 and 4 up at Scioto. Has a 2nd and a 3rd. Tried the State Fair Stakes, had that dreaded 9-hole. They went in 51 flat. She paced in 52 last quarter and 28. Just didn't get a check, though.
And round out the field, Abby's Firecracker for Roy Wilson, trainer Tommy Jones, owner David Beachy. Says Catch Fire filly out of a Rockin' Image mare, Philosophy Abbey. 10 starts for the year, 1 second place finish. That happened to be
A few days ago, back at Xenia.
Xenia.
Yep.
Again, my printer didn't print all that across, but yeah, paced that mile on 2:01 and 4. Looks like she's been consistent around 59, 2 minutes around the fairs here.
Second start in the Tommy Jones barn.
Yep.
So we'll see what we can do. So I like the 5 in here, Pina Cum Laude. She's been racing in the Sire Stakes. Picked up a few checks there. She's been, just battling with all those tough fillies up there. Has not had the best of draws. So for a 4th start in the Ronnie Gillespie barn. So we'll see what she does. First start at the fairs, second start at the fairs for him. He had her up at Hilliard, but she made an uncharacteristic break going to the 3/4 pole. Come back with a qualifier. 55 and 3. Looked like she qualified all right there. So she is 5-2 right now. Your favorite is 7-5, no tan lines. Second choice 2-1, Twin B Malibu, who is looking for 5 in a row with Carson Conrad in the bike. So let's see what happens here in the first turn. I bet Carson's going to the front. And Alex is going to try to protect position.
Yep.
We'll see what happens here in the 9th. .158 and 3/5. Twin B Malibu, 5 straight in the Buckeye State now. So held off the late charging across the river.
Tried to sneak up that
He
river.
did. Yeah. And that's a pacer for Roy Burns too. Roy usually messes with the trotters. He's had pacers here and there lately, and yeah, good mile for her.
Coming up. Looks like the 3, Philly Cum Laude, Jeff Niceonger. After a miscue on the break, come back, got 3rd.
Did he get Alex?
I think so.
Okay. So 9 of them down here. We're still got a few to go. We hope you've been entertained anyway with us today. Now, Jason, this is your last time on the broadcast, isn't it?
As of right now, yes.
Okay. Chris, where do you go next?
Miami County?
Okay, up to Troy.
Troy.
Yeah.
Never been.
Okay. Well, at least it's not very far for you.
Yeah, but I'll be coming back from Illinois.
Oh, okay.
So it's
maybe
different.
Yeah. And I go to Rock Springs here in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I might be able to do the second day.
Okay. Well, if you do, let me know. We'll ride together.
How? Is Washington Courthouse on the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. See, I know my geography. You know your movies. I know my geography.
Well, I just never been there. I would know.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, trust me.
That's why I wanted to go for so long, and I couldn't because of Illinois State Fair.
Okay.
Any snacks?
All right, ninth race down. Twin B Malibu makes it 5 in a row, 158-3. So looking at the 10th, we got the second division, 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pace, purse $7,787. Trophy presented in memory of Harry Richardson. So once we hear from our sponsors, we'll be back and shoot some more stories.
Hi, I'm Dean Gillespie, and I want to tell you about the Ohio Colt Racing Association. There's 19 member fairs, and they sponsor the partial futurity in Greenville, Ohio. You need to race in the OCRA. Great racetracks, great people. Bring the kids and come out to the fair, and remember, fair time is fun time.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Back here at the Ross County Fair, our one and only day of racing here. Only 12 races. Our over-under was what, 16? What we kind of thought there would be.
Yeah.
Just because Eaton was a one-day deal, and what do we have, 20 over there?
Yeah, 20.
Yeah. So a little easier day for us today here. Looking at the rest of the week, tonight Mansfield starts at 5:30. So tune in up there for 10 races. And then they come back tomorrow with a 9-race, 5:30 post time also. Then tomorrow starts the Urbana, the Champaign County Fair. They've got 11 races of the Buckeye Stallion Series, 2-year-old filly pace, 2-year-old trot and colts tomorrow. So big night for Urbana up there. Post time 6:30. And then Tuesday, post time 6:30 also with 17 races. And then looking at Wednesday, I think they said post time got moved to 6 o'clock. I could be wrong, but I thought I had something there because they've got 20 races on the card. Capping off with the Signature Series pace and the Terry Holton Youth Driving Series. And then Tuesday at Berea, we got 13 races scheduled there. Post time is 4 o'clock. Jefferson, the Ashtabula County Fair, they start at 11:30 Wednesday morning. I have not seen entries up for it yet, but Attica, up there at Attica Independent Fair, 12 races, post time noon. So there's the next few days, few busy days scheduled here for Ohio Fair Racing and the OHHA.
So you caught my ear on something there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. So the Terry Holton Youth Driving Series.
Uh-huh.
I know they've been coming out. They came out with the Ladies Pacing Series and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So when did the Youth Driving Series start, and is there any plans on, like, making it, which would say, a point standing event?
So it is a point standing event.
Okay.
Yep. This year they've had more fairs this year than they have in the past. I'm looking here in the Huff's Guide. There was a page for that. Give me just a minute. I know Ryan Holt and his wife Holly started it. I'm wanting to say 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yep, here we go. It is started. They do get points. The final is at the Montgomery County Fair races at Hollywood Dayton Raceway, Monday, October 5th. They've got 9 legs, with the last one being at the Delaware County Fair.
Okay.
Yep, it's sponsored at Holly's home. Business she has is Right at Home, in-home care and assistance. Holly and Ryan both run that. Thank you for some of the fairs picking them up. I think they said they've got horses. They need drivers.
Okay.
Which is usually the other way around. They got plenty of drivers, but no horses. So yeah, if you're, it is ages 16 to 29. You have to have at least a qualifying and fair license. If you've got a P, once you have 35 starts, you're no longer eligible.
Okay.
So some of the guys that was racing there, I think D. Sanders and a couple of them,
yeah,
I think they may have reached their start limit.
Okay.
But that means they're picking up drives, so
yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yep.
But yeah, Terry Holton, he did when I applied for my driver's license, there's a written test and then there's what they call a practical test. And you had to watch, whoever it was had to watch you harness and warm up a horse basically, or go training mile.
Okay.
So he was at Courthouse Fair one year and we just knocked it out then. So, yep. So we got the 9th race coming up, or 10th race coming up, I'm sorry. I'm a page behind. Jason gets me sidetracked like always.
Yeah.
All right, sending up Doug for the post parade. All right, the one Suma Patrick with Alex Hawk on board. For trainer and co-owner Ty Van Roden, owns with Scott Rooks of Summa Cum Laude Gelding. Got 7 starts on the year, still looking to hit the board. Last start was at Xenia, pacing 2-4-1.
The 2 Blazing Gators, driver trainer Jeff Nysonger for George Burkhold and Indigo Racing LLC. Dancing Yankee Gelding has 7 starts for the year, has a win, a pair of seconds, pair of thirds. His lone win over at Washington Courthouse a few weeks ago. Paced that mile in 2:02 flat, coming off of a second place finish over at Xenia earlier this week.
The 3 Landman with Carson Conrad for trainer Steve Carter, co-owns with Jay Mossbarger and P. Skinner of Plain City, Ohio. The Multi-Mickey Gelding has 1 win out of 5 starts, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, so he's 100% hitting the board. The lone win came back at Wellston, gate to wire in 2-6 flat.
The 4 Horse One gets the services of Andre Nard for trainer Heather France. This Catch the Fire gelding owned by Ben Ackley and Travis Kelly, both of Ohio. It's kind of a late starter here. His one and only start was earlier this week over at Xenia. Had 5th place finish and paced mile 2:04 3.
The 5, he is on fire. No, Jason Beatty drives for trainer Jeff Nysonger. Myron and Sharon Keister owns the Catch the Fire gelding. He's got 10 starts on the year, has a 2nd and 4 third-place finishes, coming off of a pair of third-place finishes at Xenia and Eaton, pacing 2-2 there at Xenia.
And 6 Heart's Requests, driver trainer Scott Ferguson for Martin Schuning out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Is Heart of Chewbacca gelding. Has 7 starts for the year. Hasn't hit the board yet. Got about almost $1,000 on his card. He's coming off of a 6th place finish over at Wapakoneta. Pace mile 2:07 there. Has earlier in the year has a couple miles and pacing 2:04. Some change.
Right now, our 1-5 favorite is the 3 horse Landman for local here Steve Carter. Trains just up the road in Londonderry. Has his own farm track. So we got Carson in front of the grandstand here, and everybody else on the backside probably waiting for him.
Yep.
They're wanting to go to the gate. So a little bit. It was be interesting to see who gets on the front end. Nobody's really cut a mile. Landman's cut 1 mile back at Wellston there. Other than that, everybody just follows.
Yeah. Jeff looks like he likes pocket trips on his. Coming out of the 2 hole, so.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably try to beat the 1 out, but of course you got Alex on the rail. He's going to protect it. 100%.
And then kind of a unique on the 4, has only 1 start, which was this week. So, like I said, he probably was a late bloomer coming in out of the Heather France stable. So,
yeah, got a lot of Washington Courthouse ties to this race.
Yeah.
The one, Ty Van Roden from Courthouse, the owners of Landman, Jay Mossbarger out of Courthouse, and then 4 owners, Ben Ackley and Travis Kelly, both from Fayette County. So we got a 50% shot of Fayette County making it in the winner's circle.
Yeah.
Now, I would put Landman probably as your best shot there.
Okay.
So, but we'll see what they can do. We'll send it up to Doug.
Between horses, Landman comes out at second, taking it up. Horse 1 into the turn, to the factory 4. He's on fire, no. Racing fifth, he's turning the field. Heart's Request drops the right side for the first down. Landman, Carson Conrad. Racing second, Waiting Peter, going to get the 2 home trip. A little skippy there, it's 420, he's going to back off. Race third. There it is, he's on fire, no. To the factory, he's turning the field. Heart's Request. All over the field, before they go. Opening quarters on the board, and even 30 seconds around the turn. Landman Blazing Gators racing third is Horse 1. Fourth is He's on Fire No. Fifth, Zuba Patrick is turning a field. Arch Request off a half and 1-1, 2 fifths to the 5/8 to go. Landman, 0-7. Muffy May actually. Here comes Horse 1. Andre Nard from third. Now second, 7 after the leader, Landman. Landman will climb up the backside. Here comes Horse 1. He's on the leader's wheel. Blazing Gators very third. Fourth, He's on Fire No. Fifth, Zuba Patrick. 6 Arch Request. To the 3/4 to go. Getting every call. Landman, Carson Conrad. Horse 1 on the outside. Right there, third. Blazing Gators, 132 and 3. Around the far turn, He's on Fire No. Fourth. Zuba Patrick fifth. Arch Request sixth. You're at the top of the stretch. You're off the turn and on the way on. Daylight. Blazing Gators, the leader. At the top of the stretch is Landman. Blazing Gators, line and split. Out of the line. Blazing Gators for the left to the outside. Landman. Blazing Gators. Landman will reach it time. May have covered the two. Blazing Gators on third, Horse 1. That was the horse race.
If Jeff doesn't have to grab that right line, he gets by him, I think.
Yeah.
Blazing Gators started running just about halfway up the stretch there when he got out, and I think Jeff had to grab that right line and get him off and Carson's bike, and yeah, that cost him momentum right there.
Yep.
But Landman hangs on for the win, but to go the mile in.
I didn't hear it.
Okay.
I
I know
don't think Doug
3/4,
said it.
32 and 3, I believe. So yeah, they were pacing coming home a little bit, and Nice Hunger finally got out. Nice race by Horse 1. Second race lifetime. We talked about his opening quarter. Really didn't want to sit in that hole, did he?
No.
Andre had to wrestle him to get back into that hole.
Uh-huh.
And then
For a little guy, though.
Got a little motor on him.
Uh-huh. He did come back and tried to come up first up, which locked Jeff in there the second half of the mile. And just didn't have enough and left in the tank coming down the stretch. They say that gave Jeff a little window.
That's all
to
you
get
need.
out.
That's all Jeff needs. Just that little window.
Yeah.
Then he'll make it work.
Yeah. And he makes it work safely, too.
Yes. Give Steve Carter his first win of the day. Carson triples up.
Yep.
So we got Alex at 4, Carson at 3.
With 2 races left to go.
Yep. Got 2-year-old Philly Trot and 3-year-old Colton Gelding Pace left.
So no condition races were offered here
Nope.
this year? Okay.
Nope, not today.
Well, you can tell it's a Steve Carter group because there's 2 golf carts bringing people.
Well, Harry Richardson, grandfather of Justin Hall.
Okay.
So that'll be a big portion of this.
Okay. When I
winter
say I
circle.
see Justin.
Yep.
Great horseman, Harry Richardson. Justin Hall ran south of Harry Richardson. In the winter circle. It's official. Super Classic 5 was in Peters 2. Landman, the winner, horse 1 3. He's on fire, no 4. Horse Request 6. 202, 30 seconds. 101 and 2, 132 and 3. 5, 2, 1, 3, 4, 6 on the bottom. 11, 12 minutes. Number 2, Miami will be with Jason B. Jason B. 2. Jeremy Smith drives the bottom. 1, Slushy. Jeremy Smith, B. 2. Winco shows whenever Jack and try.
All right. right, 11th race coming up, a field of 5 2-year-old filly trotters, second division. We'll take a look at them here after we hear a few words from our sponsors.
Do you love horses and the outdoors? There are hundreds of immediate openings across Ohio for caretakers and grooms. Work with these beautiful animals every day. Health insurance, vision care, prescription benefits, and a retirement plan are available to those that qualify. Help care for these beautiful animals. Immediate openings across Ohio. For more information, visit OhioHorseJobs.com. That's OhioHorseJobs.com.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
Back here, we got 2 down, or no, we got 2 to go.
2 to go.
Yeah, let's not
go backwards here.
I know. We always got to move forward. So, not a bad day. Crowd kind of thinned out. The band left. So the crowd left when the band left.
Yeah. I doubt that.
Yeah.
It did get a little more humid up here.
It did,
past
yes.
couple races.
Yeah, that wind kind of died down for us. And yeah. But we're not out in the sun like Ellen.
No.
Yeah. But, yeah, Harry Richardson, grandfather of Justin Hall there in the last race. That was his memory. Justin using, I don't know if it's his exact collars or they're pretty close to what his grandfather's collars were. So Justin's got one in the 12th, I believe.
Yeah.
So, yep. Yeah, Pacer. Down by the Seaside Pacer. So.
It's a pretty decent crowd. Actually, pretty good payouts, too.
There have been, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we still haven't post-paraded, and the win total's already $98 for a fare.
Yeah. We went to one fair, and the win total was $2. Yeah. The one horse was 1 to 9. Everybody else was uncovered.
So. Okay. So did the field win or did the one win?
I honestly don't remember. Yeah.
Because we were seeing some strange stuff over at Eaton when we were there, like the place paying $20-some, $30-some when the win was $5 or something like that. So, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never know what you're going to see at fairs.
No. I did notice that they were running Quinellas, Perfectas, and Trifectas on every race today.
Yeah. Big fields.
Yeah.
Now, some of the fairs we've been going to, no show wagering when there's 5 or less.
And they wasn't doing Trifectas on the 5 or less either.
Right. Got Sandy Beatty's granddaughter right here next to me waving at me. She got the prettiest blue eyes and curliest hair.
Well, here in a few...
Yeah, put her on there.
Here in a few years, we'll get Bink on here talking.
There she goes. Yes. Hamming it up for the camera already.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, maybe she'll get her. Maybe she'll get a win photo in this race with Grandpa.
Got a shot. He does. Stays trotting. Anyway. Yeah. He's got a legitimate shot here. So. But he's in the Northfield tonight. Got a couple up there in the Stallion Series, I believe.
Okay.
I was looking at that earlier. Northfield, what do we got? We got the 2-year-old filly trots. Yeah, 2-year-old filly trot Buckeye Stallion Series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divisions.
So that's second leg, I believe, or third leg?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I kind of lose track there when they all run together. And that's one thing I don't get to watch as much as I want to.
Well, not working that nights now, you don't get to watch much, do you?
No, I don't. I would put it on through the Bluetooth, through the cruiser, so I could at least listen to it. You know, put my phone down so I can't see it.
Yep.
And I could listen to Scioto, Northfield and stuff, or the OHHA broadcast.
Good.
But when I'm sitting there, I'll chime in a little bit here and there. I'll text Ashley if they got a question or something.
Yeah. I know here recently, so I've been on a second shift position for a year now, which, believe it or not, some people, don't like second shift. It's been a game changer for me. I love it. And one, I don't have to wake up to an alarm clock every day. But then, two, I can usually have what I need done in the first hour and a half, maybe 2 hours out of the day. Then after that, it's come get me if you need me, and usually got Scioto up or was listening to you over at Xenia, or, well, watching you in your uniform not doing much at Xenia.
I wasn't. I will admit it. That's a good night for us.
All right, let's take it up to Doug for the post parade.
Getting some lines. Yeah, nice on the drive. Number 3 is ready for goal with Cindy. The 4, a good guy, Carson Conrad running. The 5 lines, 20, Jeremy Smith. Coming to the track, investing in front of the stands. Momentarily they do. Money missing. Jason Beatty is in an Herb Saki. When by show how it's acting in a trifecta on the 11th. They'll go to the 8 in about 4 minutes. They'll be shut out.
Backside is the 2 coming in the turn.
Yep. Imagine that, Jason Beatty late for the post parade. I'll tell him too. So the 1, give me some money. Jeff Niceonger on board, trains for Kathy G LLC, Mary Lynn Irvine, and Niceonger Stables. The Ready for Money filly. She's got 9 starts on the year. Does have a win back at Marion. Has a second place finish. Hasn't done so well here lately. Was making breaks, but did have 2 good lines the last 2 starts.
2, Money Missing, Jason Beatty in the bike for trainer Tyler Tinch. Chris McGuire, the owner. This Ready for Money filly out of a Long Tom mare, Miss Cowboy Star. 6 starts for the year, 1 second, pair of thirds. Second, come off of last race over at Eaton. Trotted a mile in 2:08 and 2. Been in the fairs all year.
Ready for Gold, Sandy Beatty trains and drives the Ready for Money filly for Roger Wallace, Jeffrey Rector, and Eric Thomas. She's got 2 starts on the year. She won over it at Hilliard's in 2:11, finished 3rd at Piketon after a break there. But Sandy put her back in a qualifier, make sure she was all right. She qualified 2-3 and 2 last quarter in 29.
The 4, Igbuka for Carson Conrad for trainer Dalton Walls. Robert Rodriguez, the owner. This Guardian Angel as filly has 5 starts for the year. 2 wins, 2 seconds, a third. Mark of 2-7 and 1 over at Lebanon. Coming off of a win over at Wapakoneta on the 5th. Left out, had 2 hole, cut the mile, 2:09 flat.
And rounding out the field, Wine Slushy now gets the services of Jeremy Smith for trainer, co-owner Tyler Cook, co-owns with Mike Bradley. The Volstead filly, she's got 5 starts on the year. She won back at Wilmington, gate to wire, 2-9 and 3 with Tyler in the bike. Been racing at the fairs there, consistently starting, trotting around 2-7. does have a couple breaks in there, so hopefully she stays trotting for Jeremy today. Let's send it up to Doug for race 11.
Here they come. They're on this track. The Buckeye State right to the front. To the inside of the Buckeye. Money at stake. Protect that inside position. Greg Burgoa comes out in third. Mark Schlussy outside four. On the inside. Give me some money on the either trigger. Back the opening eight. The Buckeye plus some Conrad's ground for equal. Back to the top of the backside for the first time. Money Mexico take that two-hole trip on the way for going third. Or this one, Schlussy fifth and last. Give me some money across the backside of the shot. Head of the opening quarter. Zero. Brown good. Darling Canada. Buckeye. 6 away by a length. Opening quarters on the board. 31 4 fifths. Doing around the turn. Wasting no time. Jeremy Smith and Wyatt Schlussy. They're out all of those. They're all the leaders we go. And Wyatt Schlussy was ahead of that in front. The Buckeye gives way second. Now the battle's on. Don't want to give it up. Carson Conrad or Buckeye. That's a handful. Wyatt Schlussy moves up alongside second. Behind those two leaders. Coming to the half is Martin Leslie. He's driven now. Ready to go with his fourth. And look at about 10 from the front. It's getting some right. They're halfway home. Off the half. They 1-1-3 fifths. The 5-8 they go. Wyatt Schlussy drops along by on the outside for the Euro. Buckeye. Sitting inside. Money missing third. Ready for goal four. Give me some money. Trade with the field. They're 3 out on the outside. Wyatt Schlussy. The zero goes to Halstead. It's rapidly, but here comes money. 50. Jason beating the zero base number. Ready for money. Out on the outside. From third. Moving up on the outside. As they move into the turn, it's still Wyatt Schlussy. 3/4 is on the board. They won 32 and 2. They circle the far turn, and Wyatt Schlussy clinging to that lead. Racing for the challenge of money messing on the outside. They come to the top of the stretch up. Buckeye is third. On the outside, getting some money and Jeff Summer. They take 3 wide to cut on with that first ride. Money messing. Keep on coming. Come give me some money. Give me some money. Oh, here's good time. Money messing second. Late closing. Ready for both. Make up in third. Wyatt Schlussy either third or fourth. And Buckeye will finish there.
So long shot on the board gets to win. Give me some money. You don't hear long shot and Jeff Nicehonger at the fairs very often.
No, he coming out of the last turn, he had to needle it or thread that needle to get inside of Sandy and get outside of Jeremy and Carson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he got through there and give me some money. Second win of the year, which is good because she struggled here middle part of the season. So it's a good thing that she got back to a winning way and a good mile for her. Did she make a break behind the gate or is he just off the gate?
I think he was just off the gate.
Okay. I don't remember.
You're like me, you kind of watch the leaders.
Yeah. Yeah. But Jeremy made a quarter move. He come past the quarter. Come right at the leader.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Didn't catch him sleeping though.
No.
Carson didn't let him go. That's for sure.
Yep. 1980 to win.
Yeah. No place and no show tickets sold on that one. Yeah.
$7,658. Give me some money. If you don't pay those, are ready for money. Out of the RC royalty there. Summer for royalty. Kathy G. Still Ohio. Third hitter running. Roberta Flores. Nicehonger Staple. Lebanon, Ohio. Jeff Nicehonger trains and drives the winner. Jeff gets his second on the card. The final 203, 3 fifths. Lifetime mark for giving some money. Officer official. Number 1, give me some money to winner. Money missing 2, 3 ready for goal 3. 4, 3 for 5, 5 long shots, 4, 2, 3, 3 fifths, 31, 4, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, and 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4 on the bottom. in about 12 minutes. Roy Wilson is on the 2. He's good to know. Roy Wilson is 2. The play show for now exactly at a trial as well. Went line. He's good to know. Some great Savannah. Yankees, though, and Zilla World.
All right, the finale coming up. Race 12, Roy Wilson on the 2. We got 5 for you here. 3-year-old Colt Gelding Pacer, second division. We'll take a look at that here after our last commercial break.
Have you heard about Bob? It's the Buckeye Owner Bonus, the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association's new incentive program.
The program is for people who purchase yearlings or retain their homebreds out of mares registered and eligible for the OHHA's Breeders' Award program at the upcoming 2026 sales.
The total bonus will be 1/2 the amount designated for that year's Breeders' Award program. For more information about the Buckeye Owner Bonus, visit OHHA.com or call 614-221-3650.
Back here to Ross County Fair, Chillicothe, Ohio. Fair doesn't start until tomorrow, but yeah, a lot of people moved in already, and at least the rides don't start till tomorrow. But there's more food booths open here today than usually we go to, where fairs aren't open yet. Would you agree, Chris?
I would agree, Jeremy.
Yeah. So we had a variety to choose from.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I had the ocean perch.
Just right behind the grandstand?
Correct.
How was that?
It was tasty.
Okay.
They have like a corn something breading.
Uh-huh.
Was it cornmeal?
Cornmeal, yep.
Yeah. It's good.
Good.
It's a solid choice. I get it every year.
Okay. Now, when you go to fairs, do you have your some of your places that you go to every year?
Yes, but I don't necessarily go. I've been getting less fair food this year than I think ever. Just
watching your weight.
Watching my weight. Trying to get down to like 75.
Okay. Try to wrestle in that next weight class under.
Right.
Yeah. We know all about cutting weight.
Oh yeah.
Well,
of course, when
apparently
Mom's
not.
cooking, we didn't have to cut weight.
No, we didn't.
Well,
you ever had a fried potatoes that was burnt on the outside and raw on the inside?
Raw on the inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Is that Ellen?
No, that was Mom.
Oh, okay.
That was Dad.
Oh, was that Dad?
That was Pops.
Okay.
Yeah, Mom made pretty good fried potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Pops
That
was
seems
the one
hard
that,
to do.
You would think so.
Uh-huh.
Like, because you just cook them evenly and I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess you're cooking them too quick.
Yeah. Of course, he said he liked them that way, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why Pops didn't cook a whole lot for us.
Nah.
That's why I learned to cook real young.
Yeah. Then after wrestling and we got out on our own, we got the taste of food, and it was like, oh boy. We kind of doubled up in size.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Along with the AGE factor.
Oh, yeah. The Haynes curse with the midsection.
Yes. And it's not beer either.
No. Nope.
That's the worst part about it. Cut out the beer, you lose weight? Nope.
Yeah.
Can't cut out what you don't have. All right, let's look in here because we got them all out. Well, let's go for Doug for the post parade. He's ready to get out of here.
By Alwyn Staples, LLC, Delaware, Ohio. yards. Number 4, Yankee Mo, Joshua Rowe. Number 1, Winlaw, Andre Nard in the sulky. In place of another tactic try. Ball to the gate and 4 minutes. Don't be shut out.
All right, we're back here. Let's take a look at the field.
All right. 1, Winlaw, Andre Nard. Drives and trains this summa cum laude gelding for Stephen Butler and Eric Butler. 15 starts for the year. Does have a win, 3/3. Over at Northfield, 158-2, a little over 8,000 on the card, coming off of a 4th place finish over at Xenia.
The 2, Beechwood Summa, Roy Wilson now gets the call for trainer owner Jacob Baird. The summa cum laude gelding has 9 starts on the year, a win, 2 seconds and a third. A little 6,500 on the card, coming off of a win, gate to wire at Wapakoneta. He had Nice Songer in the bike last start, 59-2.
3, Stonebridge Cabana, Justin Hall drives and trains for Golden Gate Uso. Down by the Seaside gelding, has 10 starts for the year, a second, a pair of thirds. Coming off of the second over at Eaton, looked like he cut the mile and just did get beat at the end.
We were rooting for him that day. The 4, Yankees Mo with Josh Rowe, who trains for Matt Rowe, the Yankee Cruiser gelding. 5 starts on the year, a couple second-place finishes. He rattled those back off at Miami Valley back in February. This is his first start back since March.
And the 5, rounding out, Zuma World, driver trainer for Jeff Nicesonger, Kathy G, M Coaster, B Roth, Nicesonger Stable, the owners, the summa cum laude gelding. 14 starts, 5 wins for the year, 3 seconds, 16,000 on the card, 155-4 over at Wilmington, and coming off a 2nd place finish over at Xenia.
Zuma World, the 1-2 favorite. The local favorite, the 3, Stonebridge Cabana, and the Chili Dog, Justin Hall. I didn't know if you was going to have me call it or not. Zuma World zoomed to lead before the quarter pole. Took the challenge of Winlod early, put him away, and then just opened up on him.
Yeah,
Press.
56 and 2 is what Doug just said.
That might be the track record then. No. I just looked it up, and it's 56 and 4, I thought. Nope, they tied the track record, 56 and 2. So track record here tied. On the finale of the Ross County Fair. Jeff Nicehonger, that triples him up, both driving and training. So he had no catch drive wins today. He led all of our trainers with 3. Randy Smith and Shelby Cheadle doubled up on their trainers. Alex Hawk with 4 wins. Carson Conrad and Nicehonger each with 3 on the card. It was good to see Jeremy Smith back in the winner's circle today. So we'll have to ask. Try to track him down, see what the little conversation was.
Yep.
Come on, Ellen, you're late.
Yep.
They're waiting for you. All right, that wraps it up for our Ross County Fair. Once again, tune in tonight. We are at Mansfield later on this evening, and you got Northfield Park going on with the Buckeye Stallion Series. So, Jason, thank you for the season, helping us out here at OHHA.
Yep, it's been fun. I enjoyed it.
Good. We might ask you back next year.
Okay. I'll try to do some homework for you too.
That'll work. Get a little better.
Yeah.
A little smooth. We don't need a couple guys over here just drawing things out. So, all right, for Jason Moore, Chris Santa Catarina, I'm Jeremy Moore. We're taking the bridles off and heading home.